Hello. Speaking of flamethrowers, I was just using a dwarf who had flaming grenades against a giant spider in Warhammer Total Warhammer. Some horrible gobbo doing nasty spidery creatures. Needed horribly murdering. It was the least I could do, to be honest. Greetings. Hey, very. Secret World is actually like again, it's the best game that no one plays ever. I don't know what the sound bounds are gonna be like. You have to let me know. Also, I tested this last night. It still runs like dick, which is no huge shock, I guess. And the last patch notes are from a long time ago, which always makes me a little bit sad. But hey, there's still some interesting stuff to show off here. Hey Colin, hey Lunaria. Say hello to everyone. Hello Earth, hello Fairwolf, hello Yoshi, hello Azzy, hello Kong. I think everything's on like high quality. Yeah. It's just like a terribly old game engine. Wait, I changed this earlier. This is a scam. I don't know how interesting this will be to look at, so I'm going to do this briefly, see what people think, but... Yeah, it's all single player. I'm going to show you, like, the interesting thing... By the way, the game actually does chug like this. Oh my god, there's actually players here. Holy crap. Still peeps around, I guess. I have a spider bike. Do you like it? I guess we should like teleport somewhere. It's an MMO, yeah. This is not FF. You're clearly in the wrong stream. I know. I'm so sorry. I'll try and make it up to you. I forget what put your weapon away was in this. This is my character. I think she had glasses before. I feel that she's in need of glasses, I don't know. She's a bunny though, as you can see. The spider bike is amazing, I love it. Chug, 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 chug. All aboard the spider bike, please. It farts as well, you ready? Don't worry, don't adjust your stats. The game runs like this. This is Agartha, which I think is an incredibly impressive looking place in general. It's cool. You don't like the spider bike? What? How can you not like, look at this cute face. Oh, look at it. It's fuzzy, and it farts out the back. I mean, that's just like a win-win. Whee! Yep. I do have other sprints if the unsubbed by. I do have other sprints, so I can put a different one on if the spider gives people the squicks. Where should we go? We go to London. No, that's not London. Where's London? Over here. Blood magic and elemental, from what I remember. That's Seoul. Oh, here's London. That's right. I do want to travel to London. How do you know? I've still got my Legends character, I think. That's my regular character. I thought they cloned them. I thought you could transfer them, but they would still remain there. Was that what you meant? You missed the sort of... The nice thing about this, because it's a modern game, shit. What is the buttons to zoom? There you go. I have no idea what the bottom is to, oh, that's that one. So this is London, and the best thing about this is it actually looks like a street in London, which is one of the coolest things about this. You got the fucking post office, right? Also, the yellow sign, quality fish and chips. That's a classic Hasta reference. That old lad. What a joker that Hasta is. I'm pretty sure there's a setting that makes this run less like Dick, but I forgot what it is, so I'll have to wing it for now. Eldwick. Roman whale records, the Eves. There's a Pangaea. There's a nice little shop here. You can buy some things in. On its route over to Legend, a lot of the clothing ended up being into like the sort of cash shop stuff. I have no idea what Rift Tracks is, but that sounds pretty neat. Oh yeah, here's the Tabula Rasa, which I also think looks fucking cool. This, by the way, this is so spot on it hurts. Like, it's really clever. It's really well done. Bus. I can't go on the bus, though. Read comics. I might. The Beekeepers. What other mounts do I have that I can do without upsetting the locals? I've got a zebra. I've got bees after me. Oh no, not the bees. The bees. The bees. There we go. Ah! Ah! Bees! Bees! We can't be doing that forever though. I actually like these ones. Beep beep. Woo! Meow. Jetpack. There's a couple of really cool ones I ended up getting. The Orochi Tech hoverboard. That was a snowboard one. I actually really like this one. I think, where did I get this one from? Was this original Secret World maybe? Chuck, 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 chuck. I always thought that was cool. Anyway, it's been like, what has it been, 5 minutes? Alright, so this, yeah, this is, you start in one of 3 cities. So the interesting thing about the Secret World, I wish I could show you the original cutscene. I'm not sure I can. You're sleeping, and an Agarthan bee rocks up into your mouth. You spend the next, like, 7 days accidentally setting shit on fire and blowing things up because you've got magic powers all of a sudden, and you have no idea what you're doing. The only thing is the number plate time, right? And, you then get recruited by one of the 3 secret factions, because... Shut it, you slag. So either the Templars, the Illuminati, or the Dragon. The Templars are, I guess... I don't know, they've all got their own alignments. I guess you've got your, I guess you got your... I guess you got your lawful neutral with the Templars. You've got your sort of, I don't know what the middle one is, like neutral evil? Or something with the Illuminati. And you've got your chaotic evil with... No, chaotic neutral probably actually with the Dragon, who believe in sort of chaos theory. So I guess you got law, you got law, you got reason, you've got chaos, I guess is the 3 factions. The tree in this isn't quite as spicy. N? Yeah, there we go. Like, on old Secret World, it would look like the Path of Exile thing, basically. Whereas this one, you've got your main skills, of which I've got everything, I think, at this point. So you can build however you want with what you've got. And then you've got passives, which you can put points into. And passives give you, some passives give you permanent buffs, so the more you level up, the better, the sort of burlier you'll be anyway, generally speaking. You can also sort of say where you want to be. If you want to be more tanky, you want to be more damagey, which is quite nice. You can actually change your build as you see fit. But because you basically play one player, you just stick it on damage for the most part. You can have one elite skill and lots of other bow skills. I want a cool sprint. There we go. I'm gonna have the Whispering Tide event one. There we go. I'm gonna have a sprint which gives me leaves. That's nice. But yeah, this is running off the Dreamworld engine, which is impressive, but it's showing its age at this point, I think. But I still think it's quite cool. Oh, interesting note. Because your characters are immortal, being dead is actually a solution to some puzzles, which I always thought was very, very fucking cool. I must be honest. Like, if you die here in London, you can see ghosts and stuff around. Oh, the game has jump scares as well for extra fun. If you spook a ghost, it will try and boo you. The Tabula Rasa, a nice place. Boop. So what I'll do, I'll probably go to the first zone and do a couple of oh, okay, Havoc, that makes sense. I'll go to the first zone and show off some of the quests, because the quests are some of the like more interesting things. This is the Tabula Rasa. It's a pub. Well, it's an inn and a pub, I guess. Some quests take place here. This is on my M2 SSD, by the way. Believe it or not, for the Secret World, this is fucking quick. This is really quick. Like, for those of you who played Old Secret World, you'll know how fast these loads are. Like, you could spend minutes loading sometimes on Secret World. The nice thing about the Secret World, though, is you get my favourite thing. Clothes! So there's loads and, there's loads and loads of really interesting clothes you can get. And you can muck around with. So you've got full cost, like, this is one of the nice things about it, because armor doesn't matter, you have, like, full costumes, right? So if we go to outfits, where's outfits? That one outfits? You're probably going to get some titties, so do excuse it. So you've got various different garbs you can wear, which is quite nice. You can be a cultist. You can be a dandy Hellraiser. Looks good. This is the costume you get from Hell. Very fine. I actually like this one. Normally each tree you finish gives you different clothes you can wear, which is quite fun. I like that one. That one's fun. It's a meat suit made out of people. Now I'm a bug. Could be a mummy. Be a spoopy revenant. There's a Schlampire. Everyone likes being a Schlampire. See? It's a Schlampire with bunny ears. That's how you can tell it's a Schlampire. It's a Wolf. Basically, the Secret Worlds thing is, like, the one thing that's really cool about this is that the way they rolled this was, what if everything was real? Vampires, fuck yeah. Werewolves, absolutely. Horrible, nightmarish, like, Chilean spider monsters that live in the forest. Oh yeah, that's real. And some of these costumes are absolutely baller. CDC. Boop. I got this from the park. My name's Chad. I'm a squizzle. Boop. Some really nice ones. The Morning Light jumpsuit. Oh, that was my Beetlejuice dress I was wearing. I like that one. Ravager. Punisher. Trickster's a fun one. I like that one. The Scary Theme Park one, yeah. Yeah, they probably do have some Old World of Darkness sort of style things. The Unseen. Oh yeah, you get this from an achievement. Being a ninja. Village garb. That one's really nice, I think. Oh, wait, I don't have some. Oh, these are some of the ones I don't have. Okay. I haven't seen some of these. What are these ones? Oh, that's actually really nice. Like proper Templar armor. These are new. I haven't seen some of these actually. I think these are quite new. Spooky. Grim Glamour. Oh, that's the actual other ones. Gladix. That one's cute. It's got a cat on it. I like that one. Meow. What are the other ones? Oh, the Panoptic Commander. Wait, you buy that one now? I thought Panoptic Core was like a thing. Oh, there it is, Panoptic Core. That's the costume I got in the Secret World, I think. Which is where you unlock everything. That's cool. Hey, Ollie. I played a lot of this with Ollie. It was good times. So that's our little costumes. Oh, what am I wearing? I should take that off. Hold on, where's my... Whoop. There we go. I'm back to my Spooder. Yeah, but there's just tons of stuff. Just rock out in a bra if you want. Yeah, Cat God. I like games that just give you lots and lots of clothing options. It's not super important, I guess, at the grand scheme of things, so I just like it. Yeah, brain dead. The BT. The armored bodysuit. That one's quite nice. Oh yeah, horrible spider creatures. It says big hugs on it. See? He wants to hug you because it's a horrible spider creature. We'll go back to wearing this one. Nice! Alrighty. So, let's go point ourselves to somewhere spooky. I could just teleport. I might just do that. We'll go to Kingsmouth. Gives a way to make money without screwing a free-to-play. Yeah, I think it's fine. Like, Old Secret World was fine as well. Like, some people used to get a bit grumpy about it. Like, oh, they keep releasing costumes for money. It's like, yeah, dude, didn't sell many copies. We kind of need them to get some money so we can get some more content. Did I play Splathouse and built on YouTube ages ago? Yeah, man. Like a million years ago. Oh yeah, there's local zombinos. They're angry. Delicious. So I'm a thaumaturge build. This means I can zap people with blood. Basically, all the moves in this are very occulty, depending on what you want to do. Although I do have Thor's hammer. Woohoo! Squirt blood at people. Now, I'm obviously doing a lot of damage because I played this a lot when it first came out, so I've got pretty decent gear. It's probably not anything compared to the crazy, like, long-term people these days, but I was pretty happy with how I built back then. So there's lots of little quests around here. I'll do one of them, like, quickly, like an early one, to show you sort of how the quests work. It's the only quest in the game with Steve Blum in it, which is quite funny. But this is Kingsmouth Town. It's not a good place. Oh, shall I kill them all? An Eldritch Scourge. Should I remember what my skills do? This is the gun bullet, right? Maleficarum. Oh yeah, I can dot people. A loot bag? How... I don't want that. Isn't this game like free? It is now, yeah. The original Secret World was buy once, and pay nothing sort of jobby, I think. I think it originally had a sub fee, but, you know. It does make you wonder, Alan, actually, yeah. A fistful of zombies. There you go. And this is how the quests work. You basically see a quest dude, and you get an actual cutscene.
This forest crawls.
Steve Blum.
My fingers itching for two matters.
It's Andre from Vampire. Hello, young
Other,
Kenites. Does my appearance startle you?
Keep them down. It ain't right the way the dead walk the earth. They deserve their 6 feet, same as everyone else. I'm sworn to keeping guard here, and you've got places to be. But nothing's stopping you from culling the herd as you go. Hell, figure out what makes them tick and how to make that ticking stop. And I'll buy you a beer at the apocalypse. So go on, kid. Saddle up. The end of the world waits for no man.
Zombinos. Yeah, they made Conan. They made The Longest Journey. They made Conan Exiles, stuff like that. It's fun. It's fun comms jobby. So there we go. That's kind of how this works. And then you get a quest to go do some cool shit. So we're gonna kill some zombinos. Normally quests come in multiple parts. As you can see, there's tiers. There we go. We killed zombinos, and now it's like jump on a car alarm, which I should do so. Whoop. So I got a builder, like a sort of builder style. But again, it's a bad example in this way because like I'm at an endgame build and these guys aren't particularly threatening to me. But I can go, whee! Blood bomb. We're basically a Tremere from Vampire the Masquerade, is the best way to look at it. This is good fun. So, there's a gas can here, so what we do... Beep beep! I probably need to do that before, actually. Be gone with your... I think I need to light the gasoline afterwards. It's been a while since I've done this session. Alright. Beep. Then we get the zombinos to run into the fire because they're dumb. Run into the fire, zombinos! Nice. This is the very first quest in the game. As you can see, it's a little bit varied, like, which is what I kind of like. It gives a good first impression, I think. Like, you're like, okay, it's not just going to be kill 5 mooses. There's actually going to be things to do. The red quests are kill quests. I forget the colour tiering now. Pass. But there's like different colours. Red, like yellows are investigations, I want to say. Hey, thanks, Jack. Thanks for the 39, dude. Where's the half-eaten corpse? Ah, there's one. I shall have a look, thank you. Nice. Stupid zombies. Explode! Now, teach them. Thank you very much for the 39, Jack. And there we go. And then we can go see the. Then you hand the quest in as well, and then you get another cutscene, sort of finishing off the quest, which I think was really good, especially for the time when this came out. Or am I misremembering? Is it just the report? It's not okay. It's only on some quests actually. Sorry, that was my bad. So it actually tells you what's going on, who he is, and what they're doing, and each faction has a completely different ending to each quest, like in terms of what they say as well, which is actually really fun. The Illuminati's being generally the funny ones. Kirsten Geary is the lady for the Illuminati, and she's fucking hysterical.
Lewd.
One of my favorite lines from her is, you find out that there's the ability to spawn hellish demons from a wall using an occult sigil. And she says about how she wants them on her Humvee so she can drive around town shitting demons at people. Which just makes... just the idea of that just makes me laugh quite a lot. It's quite funny. Hey, thank you very much, Arth. Thank you for the 24, dude. Thank you kindly. That's really kind of you, man. Both you and Jack, appreciate you being here, guys. Honestly, it doesn't matter that this game is dying. Or is dead, or what... Honestly, the Secret World is quite apt that it's dying, really, all things considered. But... it doesn't matter, because you can do 90% of this game, 95% of this game, completely solo. And the meat and bones of this game comes from the really cool stories, which you do you do solo. So it doesn't really matter there's not on playing, per se. You could treat it as a single-player game, and just muck around. So I will show you something fun. Should I run there? Oh, actually, we'll run there. We'll run there, because the town looks really cool. Wait, it is in this area, right? No, it's in the second area, which means I've got to go... So this is Innsmouth, by the way. Elm Street, Lovecraft Lane, Angel Street, Belmont Avenue. Let's run through the town. Again, because it's a modern environment, which I always thought was quite interesting for an MMO. There isn't a huge amount of MMOs that are like this. The Raven's Knock. This is a cool one. There's a quest here, I think. I think it starts here? In the Raven's Knock. There's a fortune teller down here. Yes, the green one's the investigation ones. Called The Vision. It's actually really quite... the thing about these investigation quests in this game, right? Cat! Meow. Thing about... like, a lot of games where you'd have your MMO-style quests. You would have, I don't know, go kill 12 mooses, go here, deliver this. The Secret World has that, but also has the story attached to it, which is nice. But what the Secret World also does is do the investigation quests. And the investigation quests are really, legitimately fucking difficult. Like, of course you can look up the answer on Google or whatever, but that's besides the point, you know. They are actually legitimately hard. Occasionally you can see things through the mist. There's something lurking beyond it. It's not ideal. It's big and spooky. Oh, there's Draugr here. Look at this. He looks pretty spooky. Nice. And for example, an investigation quest will give you... here's an early one. So I don't want to spoil some of the better ones. But it will give you, for example, a... Is that a player? Oh no. It's a turn local. Fuck. They will give you a burned car. And it says, find out what happened here. Something bad happened, find out. And so you open up the car. And you find there's 2 corpses around the car. And there's an ID badge in there. And you're like, okay, there's an ID badge, cool. So what do I do with this? You look at the ID, and it says part of this group. I forget the name of the company. Let's call it just part of the Smithson group. Say his name is blah blah blah. And you look at the laptop, and the laptop has a password, and it says my wife's name as the password hint. You ask for a hint, and it says my wife's name, and you're like, well, how the fuck am I gonna know that? And so you hit B, and you get a fucking... This is using your smartphone in game. Is this even gonna work? Let's try it. Yeah. I don't think they've updated this in a while. Point being, you have an inbuilt browser to look for this guy's ID badge. So, all of a sudden, you're like, right, okay, so I know he works for this group, and I know his name. So you Google the company, you go to their website, and you see on one of the tabs on the website...
Assignment received. Initializing.
Oh, what's this? Defeat zombie firefighters? Oh. Isn't the fire station near here, actually? Oh, here they are. It'd be rude not to, you know? I'm right here. Sorted. And so, yeah, you've discovered then, just by, oh yeah, literally doing everything gives you XP and skill points, which you can put towards your build. So you can always play with your friends, and you can all quest together, and everyone still gets stuff out of it, which I think was always nice. King's Bridge, Solomon Bridge, and the Langmore Bridge. The Langmore Bridge over there, by the way, if you go there when you're dead, you get jump scared. It's excellent. And yeah, so you discover on a tab on this website this guy's name. And there, you click on his name, and he's got his company profile. And he says, I've worked for the company for 12 years, I really enjoy what I do, blah, blah, blah. And me and my wife, says his wife's name, love to go out for walks. And that's one of our main hobbies. And you're like, shit, I've got his wife's name now. You go to the laptop, type his wife's name, boom, you're in. Next step. That's the kind of thinking you need to do with this game. And that's one of the easier ones. In fact, I actually think the crashed car might be here. Around here somewhere. In fact, I think it might be these guys, maybe. There's this example I was using. I don't know where the quest starts, though. Might be elsewhere, but... Oh yeah, Tuvok's in this as well, by the way. There's a load of Star Trek casts in this game, which is quite fun. I think this takes us to... That's Blue Mountain. So if we go this way, this should take us to...
Want to go another round of confirm or deny? Well, just confirm or deny.
There you go.
You are an overachiever since
Here you go. Do you want to hear Tuvok?
more famous Harrison. Hi. Hey. Hello. I know you. I mean, not you. The collective you. Whatever the collective is for superhero.
I'm starting to think they're doing this on purpose.
It's Tuvok! Yay!
Lost satellite signal again. Word is we're not going to see another one of our friendly neighborhood Spider-Men? Welcome to the party. Dig in. There's enough cake for everyone.
It's not sarcasm. He isn't capable of sarcasm.
Well, she's right. I'm Blake. This is my associate, Ms. Radcliffe.
Bees!
We represent...
Yeah, we're bee people.
An independent think tank.
working with the CDC.
They're Orochi.
Troubleshooting agency for particular kinds of trouble.
The Orochi
Like
group
Mount
is
Vernon,
interesting.
Iowa last summer. You didn't hear about what happened
There are
there.
8 shell
That's my
companies that
point.
run the Orochi, or
We're
are
a
part of the
long-term,
Orochi,
goal-oriented organization.
which is fun.
Our role here is to maintain a scientific overview of the situation, not to intervene. And that's what we've been doing. Not intervening. Maintaining a scientific overview of the situation, despite continuing setbacks that someone with a high-risk skill set might be better aligned to deal with.
He means you. And I'm sure I didn't need to say that bit.
Hey, Goliath, you alright?
Those things. Those monsters. They're tearing up our perimeter.
Oh
mean,
yeah,
actually
Orochi's
tearing it
very...
up
It's a
and
bit more
tearing it
complicated
off.
than that, which is really
This
fun.
has the potential to be bad on so many levels.
On multiple levels.
A flight of superheroes? A fray?
We're done here.
Lewd.
Thank you, Lawless Princess. Thank you for the 16 months. Thank you kindly. It is extremely lewd. Much appreciated too. If I can't go... I might not be able to go this way. Dunwich. Do we want to go to Dunwich? No. Alright, I'll just teleport. We'll go to Savage Coast. Boop. Thank you, Lawless Princess. Much appreciated. It's good to have you here. Orochi is... I wouldn't say Orochi are flat out evil. And there's lots of morally sort of more interesting discussions with this game. The thing about this game that I can't really show you in a snippet of roughly an hour is how well written it is. It's really, really, really well written. And it comes across very clever a lot of the time, which is really nice. Oh, this is a scary theme park that's powered by dead children's souls. And every time you enter... Did we just crash? Oh, I think we did. There's something... I've been trying... It used to do this, and it's got the same bugs in it. I don't quite know... I don't quite know what causes it to die yet. I need to... It's probably a DX11 thing. I might have to run in like DX9 mode or something. It's not a huge problem. I'll just load it back up. If we end up like playing more of this, or anyone wants to see more of this, like... I will probably try and work out why it hard locks, but... This game was never looked after. It was left for dead, more or less, within months of it going to, into Legends mode, which was really sad, actually. It's one of those things I think is too good to be left for dead. I don't mean the left for dead, either. There we go. It loads up fairly quickly, so it's just kind of annoying. It's disappointing that the same bugs that I saw 3 years or so ago are still there, I must be honest. But it's been in maintenance mode for the best part of... Gosh, I don't know. I think it's got like 2 people working on it full time or something. If we look at the map, this is the theme park. So, some really fun quests around the theme park, actually. Where do we want to go? We want to go to Innsmouth Academy. Oh, let's not run. Let's run, it's far more interesting. Oh, I apparently changed them out on me. Cool. Apparently crashing does that. We're now riding the pale horse. It's a nice horsey. Horsey. There is a way to have the camera run free, and I have no idea what it is. Holding Alt, I guess, but it's a bit fiddly. So all of the monsters are based off, like, horrible folklore and stuff, like these reanimated scarecrows. Are really creepy. Ah, this is Innsmouth Academy Drive. So we'll head down there. So, how many of you are familiar with films like From Beyond and Reanimator? Oh, the interesting thing, there's lots of occult like wards and stuff that are a little bit subtle that you can see when you like go through the area. This is a school for the occult. So basically, if you were a gifted person with magic, you could come here to learn to control your powers. The average person here... Boom! Pop. The average person in this universe has... Oh, Ollie, do you recognise the rowboat on my belt? This evil Soviet rowboat. Can we see them here, I wonder? I'm not sure, actually. Maybe not yet. So the average person in this universe takes, like, a few months to a year to learn to do some basic magic. This is why our character, with the powers we get, from Agatha itself, or herself, I'm not quite sure, basically learn how to do that in about 3 or 4 days. Much to the, detriment of our apartment that we're in. Ah, there's one of the awards. That's one of the more obvious ones. Happy Halloween, Innsmouth class. So all the a horrible thing happened here, and all the students got murdered, and all the teachers got turned into horrible wraiths. There's a mirror monster that lives in the attic here. There's a golem that lives in the basement, I think, that likes to eat people. That's pretty bad. But on the plus side, it's Jeffrey Coombs.
Hello?
The breakfast cult, I think, is the fun one. Is that the wards going around the academy one? The faculty. The war golem one. We could do that one, I guess. Could be quite fun. Just all the cutscenes with Jeffrey Coombs are great.
At least the war golem's still in formaldehyde.
Ah, it's funny you should mention that.
Funny, comical, or funny peculiar.
I don't really understand the phrase. I was auditioning it for future personable conversation.
Mixed success, then.
We have all seen the reanimated corpses of recently deceased staff. Felt pathos at those once great minds leaking from vacant orbits.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
I love
I've
Jeffrey
also
Coombs.
witnessed professors of an older vintage making their agonizing way through the halls. Historically, many faculty members were convinced to donate their mortal remains to the Academy ahead of their untimely deaths, for the betterment of knowledge.
It is the voice of
I
Jeffrey
believe
Coombs,
their
indeed.
knowledge is now being perverted by some vandalous hand.
Yeah, this is what the ghosties look
One
like, which I think they
plays
look really
them like
creepy.
Fleshy puppets to access areas most forbidden. We possess an Illuminati war golem from the 1600s, purely for reference purposes. The school records of its last activation make for gruesome, albeit entertaining, reading. Such an
He's in lots of
activation
Lovecraft
would
films, which is
require
the main reason he's probably here, more than anything.
a full faculty meeting.
So, this could get worse before it gets better.
Oh no. I shouldn't think it would get better.
His line reading is so fucking good, it's kind of ridiculous. You can ask him stuff.
Do you read? It is a fading art. In this modern world, offer an occultist an irreplaceable manuscript, and they will claim they are waiting for the moon.
Lewd.
All the scholarly aspect has gone out of forbidden knowledge. The studiousness, the drive.
Oh, he's great. So this is an Illuminati school. These are the Illuminati wards. Basically, the interesting thing about the Illuminati is they've taken the sort of mysticism out of the occult, and they're just using reasoning to understand it. As in, well, why does this summon ghouls and monsters? Because magic does this, therefore we can make it do this if we learn this. Okay, let's do it. Whereas, like, the Templar are more about the mysticism side of it, you know, superstitious side of it, which is quite interesting. Alright, so we got to get the faculty records, do we? Which is in the office. There's squeakers there, we got to blow them up. Razorblade, thank you very much for the oh wow, tier 2 as well, 28, thank you. Thank you for the tier 2. That's really lovely of you, thank you so much. These are squeakers. They're not quite as squeaky as the ones outside, but they're pretty squeaky. Basically, this is a horror MMO. Like, which, when I first started playing this, like, years ago, this was right up my... Oh, that's pretty squeaky. Look. That's one of the staff members. He's looking alright. He dead. Doo-doo-doo. Thank you again, Razorblade. That is really kind of you. Thank you. Thor's hammer. Got me on there.
Lewd.
I think I was misremembering how Mjolnir worked. I think this is a builder now. I consumes 5 elemental energy. Was this... Ah, no. I think this is you dump it, until... Yep, you've got 15 elemental, you dump it until then, and then you get the crit once you're done. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm mixing up my knowledge of old and new Secret World. That's probably the most accurate description of the Illuminati ever. The actual real Illuminati were a Baravian scholar society from the 1700s who believed no such thing as magic existed. Everything made by God could be understood by science and all that. Yeah, I think they talk about that in this. Up to a certain point, they were like, Kirsten Geary is, she explained a few of them, which makes it quite funny. And she's like, yeah, old men believed old men things until they realized that they were completely and utterly fucked. And then they had to, like, get with the times. Kirsten's one of the best things about this game, actually. And on OG Secret World, I went with Kirsten, but... Oh, with Mjolnir this fool. Zappy zappy. So we gotta go kill the teachers now. They're all a bit dead for my liking. Defensive magic. Ah, it's Professor... Rettenbaum. Not anymore. Thank you for the biddies, though, Anon. Thank you very much, dude. Professor Amriel. We gotta go to occult history now. What was that? Parapsychology. Nice, nice. Thanks for the biddies, Anon. Hey, Kill. How you doing, dude? Oh, how's the computer looking?
Choo-choo. All aboard the loot train.
Hey, thank you, Top Hat. Thank you for the 23. Thank you very much. Hope you're doing alright. And Ollie, thank you, man. Thank you for the gift sub. Give me that hype. Choo-choo. Are we all that hyped for occult history? I like it. Whoosh. A rip. Goddamn squeakers. Let's go this way. 5 points to Gryffindor. Kicked off a lewd occulty hype train. Thank you very much for that, Ollie. Thank you for the gift sub, dude. Ah, the summoning lab. What you been summoning, madam? Gonna have to blow you up. Professor Jones. This is a dot that when it does enough damage, it blows up, and AoEing everyone around it, which then spreads the goo. We're all about the goo, right?
Lewd.
Lewd! Goddamn squeakers. Thank you, Pumpkin. Thank you for the biddies. Continuing that hype train. Thank you very, very much. Goddamn squeakers. Stop squeaking. Oh, have I hurt myself?
Visual tracking initiated. Visual tracking initiated.
Lewd.
Nacho's gifting 2 subs. Thank you, Nacho. You and Matthew get delicious, delicious subbery. We're now following the blood. Or actually no, the formaldehyde, because the golem went walkers. Thank you very much, Nacho. Look at that. Everyone's keeping the train going. Thanks, peeps. The hype train has no occult legs. It has many, many wheels. Okay. Look. So we follow the formaldehyde up the stairs.
You get a lewd. And you get a lewd. Everybody gets lewds.
Right, you. Very nice.
Lewd.
Anon, thank you very much. Anon gifting 5 subs. Extremely lewd. Kicking that train into lewd overdrive. Anon's been like greasing up the wheels, making the wheels moist. Moist. Thank you, Anon. And Razorblade, thank you for the gift sub. Gift sub to Elise, thank you very much. Who's leaving formaldehyde everywhere? A golem. Selfish prick. We'll just kill them all. Goddamn squeakers. The zombie janitor? Not on my watch.
You get a lewd. And you
Thank
get
you,
a
Kalaya.
lewd. Everybody gets lewds.
Kalaya, thank you very much for the biddies. And Sonahug, thank you. Oh my god.
You get a lewd. And you get a lewd. Everybody gets lewds.
Damn. Sonahug, thank you for the 10. Sonahug, how was your birthday, dude? Did you have a lovely day? I hope you got some delicious, delicious grub as well.
You get a loot. And
Oh my
you
god.
get a loot.
Jesus.
Everybody gets loots.
Holy crap. The train has derailed. The train's derailed. Jesus. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. Sonic for the 10.
And you
What
get
the
a
fuck?
loot.
Oh my god.
Everybody gets loots.
Oh my god, jeez. Wait, where's my bunny hat gone? Damn. John, thank you for the 5 gift subs, man. Thank you very much. John, that was very generous of you. Thank you.
You get a loot. And you get a loot. Everybody gets loots.
This is a fine day for loots, says Worf, holding his trophy. Damn. John, thank you. Fairy Wolf, thank you. Thank you very much, Fairy Wolf, for the 5 as well. Damn. Undead Executor, thank you for the 5 gift subs as well. Jesus. Thank you so much. Holy crap. Ollie's like, got his little conducting baton, like, ha ha ha! A fine day for loots. Thank you, Earth. Thank you as well, dude, for the 5. Thank you very much. It's just so many loots. I'm gonna have to kill this big fleshy blob. Oh yeah, it's Malin the Accursed. That's the Spectre who lives in the mirrors. He's fucked off. Whoop! Malin will keep harassing you unless you let you stop him. Damn. Thank you very much, Arf. Thank you so much, everyone. That was fucking ridiculous. Jeez. Some information is better left to the grave, such as the reanimation of war golems. They are an unfortunate reminder of the more sordid days of Templar Illuminati conflict. It was a time where both sides resorted to means that would make Frankenstein himself blanche. Not to belittle your efforts, but this golem was a positively manageable affair compared to the mess at Roanoke. But I digress. Fine work. Good old Sonic. He's a funny dude. What have I got here? Expires never. Oh, this stuff I just never picked up. Cool. I'll do that never. Oh, Sonic! I thought it was yesterday for some reason. I thought it was 16th. I must have completely lost my days. I really hope you're having a good day then, dude. Well, many, many happy returns. Ooh, that's the headmistress. Oh, teacher. Jesus. Just 4-3. I was 6:30 apparently. I was 6:30.
Yes?
Montag says some really funny stuff sometimes. Like one of his lines says it's along the lines of like, "No running in the halls, please, for they are slick with gore." It's just his delivery and everything is wonderful. The loot train has flown out of the station because it's been greased, dude. It's a horrible golem, yeah. Again, the only fortunate thing is I'm so strong compared to some of this stuff. Now it's a bit hard for you to see what it does. But trying to think if there's anything really cool that I could quickly show you that's not overly long. Some of the later ones are really long. The breakfast cult is pretty funny. No worries, Anon. No worries. So many lewds. Seriously, that was ridiculous, everyone. Thank you so much. Secret World is a good transition piece of Bloodborne, actually. It's quite fitting, I think. I think more importantly, though, I need to get my bunny ears back on. Where's my ears? Jason. Nice. Eye patch, sunglasses, spooky things, gas masks. Where me bunny at? Spooky pumpkin mask. Spooky, scary pumpkins. Where is my bunny? Is it under rabbit, maybe? No. Maybe it's under these. Cat ears headset. Meow. Choo choo! Oh, it might be under hat. There it is. Bunny ear headband. Boop. Perfect. What other costumes do I have on? The BT. Yeah. I like the B one. I got some old Secret World ones as well, which is quite fun. What the hell are goon pants? Huh. Machine plated. I actually like these ones. They look quite cool. Maybe I should wear the machine plated stuff for a bit. Machine chest guard. That's like the B costume. That's the thing, right? Your character doesn't wear armor because, I mean, they're fucking immortal. Like, what they do have on the other hand is a occult talisman, which I always think was quite fun. What are these ones? Oh, the weapon skins. Oh yeah, I didn't show you my wings. I don't know if we can find some noobs to nuke. So we also have these, which is part of it's part towards the end of the story stuff, so there's no context, but I always think they're cool. Fuck yes, take that, squeakers! Poof. And they go. Bonk. Little shit. But yeah, we've got 3 separate sets of well, no, I suppose 4 actually, separate sets of main zones in this game. You've got the Innsmouth set, which is this lot. Set in, well, the Innsmouth area, I suppose. Then you've got the Egypt set. 2 zones set in modern day Egypt. And then you've got the Transylvanian set, which is Romania. And they each deal with their own sort of legends and stuff. Like, in the Egyptian area, you've got, like, jinns and stuff. Here you've got, like, Lovecraftian beasties and spirits and of the like. And in the Romanian area, you've got more Eastern European legends and folklore, like Faekin and Forestkin. You got Baba Yaga's there, which is quite funny. She doesn't like computers, makes her upset. And then you've got Tokyo, of course, which looks incredible as well. Tokyo's amazing. Tokyo has some of the best quests in the game, including the really spooky parking lot, where there's horrible ghost girls that jump scare you all the time. And then there was the final zone, which was South Africa, which was the actual last, stuff they added in the end. The very, very last bit. Tokyo does have a demon has the hot for Kirsten, yeah. There's a demon in Tokyo has like a mannequin that he's dressed up with Kirsten's like hairdo. He keeps positioning it in weird places. Which is the best thing is you can tell her about it and she's like, yes, I know. Yes, I'm going to deal with it. It's like, yeah, okay. Yeah, Tokyo's a bad looking place. The New Dawn compound's pretty fun. It's like a cult. It's the cult area of the Morning Light, which is a big part of the, like a fairly big part of the story. Hey, nicely done. Good old Garuda. Oh, how I wish this game had, like, its story continued. I really do. It got, to be fair, it got its first act done. Its main first act. Honestly, it could reasonably end with this has been dealt with and the, and the adventures continue kind of thing, which isn't too bad, I suppose, as far as endings go. It's not like it got left on a cliffhanger particularly, but the Carpathians are fun. The Shadowy Forest and the Besieged Farmland are actually really fun. There's some really cool areas. I'll show you Romania quickly. It's nice. Whoop. I forgot how comfy this game was. Like, I used to just pop in here to do quests and just like muck around and have some fun. I feel that Secret World 1, if you like, or the Secret World 1.0, I don't know what you want to call it, was a better experience. So there's still stuff in this game that's missing compared to the original, which is a bit silly, but I want to say like the Tokyo Mega Dungeon isn't in that never got released here. Here we are. Look at my horse. My horse is amazing.
Salute.
Oh yeah, the forest god just gets sad and just drinks all the time. Like this guy's having a bad day, and all he does is get drunk at the pub. I can approve. What skills am I? What skills? I'm using thaumaturgy and elemental. Hey, Moggs. I think they did such a cool job with the way this game looks. I think having a modern day MMO is just a really unique thing, isn't it? It is very Masquerade with how it works, the idea being like there's this whole hidden world behind the real one that you didn't know about until you woke up this morning, sort of thing. The main problem with this area is the vampires. The vampires are being douche nozzles. This guy's short. There's like some vampire ruins over there that they're infesting. Oh yeah, and each zone has its own unique looking map. Like Kingsmouth has like a tourism map. This one has like a ye old style one, which I always thought was a nice touch as well. You just started playing at the moment, you're in the beginning port town. Yeah, in Kingsmouth. Kingsmouth is great. Damn ghouls. I'm actually going to put some effort in for a change. I like the ghouls. So the idea of thaumaturgy is you basically do more and more damage to yourself as you're doing combat, and then you basically dump that corruption to an enemy for like a dot, which is a fun system, I think. The sort of risk-reward style system, which I kind of liked. If you treat this as a one-player, story-based game, you will have an absolutely amazing time. You really will. It's got no sub fee, you can just have it installed, muck around, do like a quest a day or whatever, like just enjoy the experience that all this stuff has on it, which is really, really cool.
Additional assignment received. Initializing.
Putrid ghouls, not on my watch. Like this guy. Oh, this guy's a boss. Might actually have to do some damage. No mind. He dead. They're looking pretty putrid. There we go. What am I getting dotted on? Obviously there's something spooky around here that's giving me the fear. I thought I had one of my skills which was a recovery spell. Maybe I took it off. Hooray! There's really such a draw to a modern setting for an MMO that people tried to utilise and no one really nailed. Yeah. I think it was definitely one of these, you've reached your max amount of ability points, have I? Thug. This game tried a few things that were kinda cool, overall. That's SP. Have I actually got anything to spend my ability points on? I'm pretty sure you can still spend them on something if you're capped out. I just cannot remember for the life of me what that is. Might have to pass on that one. I really don't remember what the dealio with that was. I think there was an extra set of abilities somewhere. But for what that was, I ain't the foggiest. Oh, okay, we haven't done the assault rifle, so we've still got some we haven't upgraded then, I guess. I guess that was the capstones. Maybe I didn't do them. I swear I was putting AP towards something else. Who knows? Either way. Right, I'm going to stop there for now. But that's the Secret World, and I highly recommend that people have a look at it. There's a lot here to love. It runs like shit. It's been abandoned. The publisher doesn't care anymore, which is a tragedy, because what they had here was something really special. But them's the breaks with this kind of thing sometimes. But the only plus point is, it's pretty much finished. You can play it from start to finish. Do all the story stuff, have a great time. Do the odd dungeon if there's enough people around. It looks like there's a handful of people in Agartha that might, you know, queue up for a dungeon or something. And then just, you know, see the stuff. It's kind of cool. Just a bit sad that that's what's left of such a good game. Which always makes me a little bit, gives me the sadness, but hey. Whoop. Right, let me just slap-off the old PlayStation in. PlayStation has been slap-offed. Yeah, there we go. There we go. It's always like the 8th time you put the USB around, isn't it? Right. Oh yeah, we just missed the Samhain event. Samhain 2021 that they always do each year, which I believe is exactly the same as every last year. Again, the most recent patch notes were from like almost 2 years ago. I think that pretty much sums it up, really. That sounds alright, Axman. There's a physical book RPG of the Secret World coming out. I didn't. Where's that? Where's that from? You got a link? That sounds kind of interesting. Sound into a great game. Yeah, I mean, again, in the grand scheme of things, it could be worse. It's still running. You can still play it. There's still amazing content to see. Why is that not working? I plugged it in. Am I dumb? What? There ain't no PlayStation on. Disturbing. Why not? Is that not the right cable? Did I plug the same bad cable back in? Am I stupid? All of these are very possible. That looks like it's in. That's in on that side. Ah! The cable wasn't in. HDMI was being a shitter. Sorry. There we go. Hooray! There we go. Honestly, and the one sad thing with the Secret World though is that the dungeons are incredible, and probably most people will never see them. There's a German doctor man called Dr. Klein. He's Dr. Schmoll, and he's very funny. But he's evil, and you have to kill him. But you know, it's cool. Funcom gives a player group its blessing to build a Secret World tabletop RPG. Interesting. I guess they decided they're not doing anything with it. Pen and paper version. Fuck, that's awesome. I mean, the world gets to live on. Yeah, I think that's really cool. Good stuff. Good stuff. I think that's great. Nice. Right, let me put the Bloodborne on. There we go. And I'll just say that, just quickly tweet that we're doing that. Wow, wow. There we are. Very nice. Alright, y'all can see, I presume. Need to tweet, mate. Yeah, I just done it. Thanks, guys. Yeah, just done it. Right, I'm just gonna get a drink sec, and then I'll be right with you. You can hear it as well? Excellent. Well, I need to I need to be able to hear it as well, so I'm going to quickly get the thingy. I remember after I stopped playing the Secret World for a bit, I remember lurking on the little subreddit they had, hoping that someday the developer would post, like they did at the when it first launched, that there was going to be a new update, or South Africa was going to continue, or never did. Just left into dead maintenance mode. Always a sad one. Alright. Oh yeah, we slap-offed Vika, didn't we? Madam of the Screaminess. So we can go and spend our echoes. Isn't that Doctor voice of Peter? Yeah, Peter Stormare's in, Peter Stormare's the Plastic Surgeon. But I don't believe he's in Secret World Legends. I think they never put that in. Unless I misremembered. Oh no, Dolly's asleep! Should we wake her up?
Welcome home, good hunter. I must have drifted off. What is it you desire?
No sleeping on the job, Dolly.
Very well. Let me...
Alright, if we can get a few levels here. Yep. I think we'll do that. Level 37. Cool.
Farewell, good hunter. May you find your worth in the waking world.
The Eye of the Blood Drug Hunter. Ooh, we'll be investigating that later. Not yet. Threaded cane I can put up to +4, which is just what I wanted. I need to repair. Nope. Okay. Right then. What are we gonna do now? To the forest, I guess. The Grand Cathedral. Here we go. Exactly. You want to see you doing your break, Dolly? Nah, we like the Dolly too much. She's great. Dolly! Alright, here we go. Oh, are we gonna stay with Gascoig's outfit, or are we gonna go back to classic hunter look? What do we reckon, folks? Classic hunter? I do love this look. It's just fucking great, isn't it? Looks amazing. Oh, unter must unt. Oh, hello. Oh, that's bad. That's gonna be a paddler. If you get caught by the gribble, how does that not? I'm definitely gonna explode. Definitely gonna explode. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Right, we're going to Swindon, so we need to go to this way. You go to Swindon on the M4, you take a left, you sigh. You go past all the horrible roundabouts. I don't know, is this part of the Grand Cathedral? I suppose it must be. I'm guessing at one point this must have been a road. Hemwick. Is it possible to murder everyone, including the NPCs? You can kill everyone, but a couple of the more important ones return to life. I'm not going to say which ones. For various reasons. Right. This is truly an abysmal section that I always dislike. It gets much harder now. The mad ones are here. Fucking tree. teach him. Doggo. This tan's finished. Also, a great place to get bullets. This bit. Just farts them at you. Bone Marrow Ash, which is an item for improving our gunshots. Don't stand in the fire, by the way. It will hurt. Kill the doll. I could never kill Dolly. She's too precious. So we got to the point. We're starting to get to the point now of the night where the hunter, newly blooded, has already demolished 2 of the high-ranking peeps of the church. Imagine the healing church is feeling a bit concerned at this point. Ooh, that sounds bad. What direction is that coming from? Where is he? I heard him. There he is. You don't normally see these guys here, by the way. Like every playthrough we've done recently, we haven't. Oh, devastated. Oh, disgusting. That was a great parry. Doggo is a problem. Nice. This session can get out of control really fast, just be quite careful. There he is. The men of Hemwick, I guess. Again, this is subtle, but it signifies how shit everything is, right? There's graveyards, then there's having to use your main path between the city and the outskirt town, or lane, I guess what you want to call it, as a dumping ground for bodies, and there's just so many. There's no rhyme or reason to where you're sticking gravestones anymore, they're just everywhere. Must have been good business being a gravestone person in Yharnam. Reeks of long weapon. Dirty. Yeah, I'd say Yharnam is probably up there with like the Warhammer universe of shit places you don't want to be born into. Good. That's bad. Can I heal before I go? Listen, you little shit. Wait for it. Now. Yeah, literally, like, what's, like, you have a choice. You want to live in Yharnam, or do you want to live in the 40k universe? And you're just like, no. And then you gotta pick one. No, I refuse. Well, the alternative is death. Oh, good. Thank goodness for that. I want to pick neither. Felt that noise. You ain't tricking me, boys. I'm out. Like, even the hunters have a crap time. Oh, look at that sight. Look how good it looks. I think artistically this is one of the best looking games I've ever seen. I really do. I don't mean just terms of texture quality or any bullshit like that, because that kind of thing always changes with time, but like, this is an absolutely corking game, it really is. It just looks incredible. I feel that, I don't know, in 40k, can't you live a perfectly normal life? Like, if you're on one of the like farm planets or like normal planets, can't you just live and not... Is there literally no chance? So I don't know anything about 40k at all. I know the Warhammer fantasy stuff a bit about it.
Let the echoes become your strength.
Alright, Hunter, chill out. Let's have some more endurance, actually.
Farewell, good hunter. May
Can I bow to Dolly? Hold on. Here you go, Dolly. Aww. She's a good egg. Can I wave at her? Hi! She's not sure what about that. Woo! 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 Oh, thanks, Dolly. Dolly's a good egg. Hemwick Channel Lane is this one. I always feel as if there is only war, like I always think this about Warhammer as well. Like, how do they get shit done? Like, if all you're doing is like murdering each other, how do you get time to get anything done? Like repairs or like conservation, like of your troops or reproduction or food, like just viability to this. Maybe the point is you don't worry about that kind of shit. These ladies are having a great time. I'm gonna fuck them up. What up, you cultist freaks? Look how gangly they are, by the way. They're already beginning to change. Did them a favour. They just don't know it. Yeah, none of that. Shame on you. There's another one around here. I wonder if the lady in the house has already gone bananas yet. Again, look at this. Presumably this used to be a perfectly normal street. Look what's happened. Like, it's the story that the game doesn't tell you explicitly that I find quite interesting. Like, there's just corpses littered under this house. There's piles of them. If you get here before you do Vicar, you can actually talk to this. Well, not talk to them per se, you can hear more words. As the night goes on, I think everyone gets increasingly more fucked. Well, I mean they do until we make it worse anyway. Then they get really fucked. Ooh, an eyeball. What up? Yeah, good luck. Alright, I'll do a better one for you since apparently 40k is so dank and awful and the worst thing anyone's ever heard of TM that we can't have a good one here. What about Yharnam or Silent Hill? Uh-oh. Stop that weird mad one. That's the secret though. Everyone deep down is a bit of a shitter. That's why Silent Hill works so well, right? Everyone's got stuff they're scared of or that plays on their mind or whatever, and the town uses that against you. That's what makes it so spooky, I think. Yeah, as a regular person you can fight back. For funsies, imagine the hunter running into Silent Hill. What would that fucking look like? The town's like, alright, what are we gonna make of this one? Wait, what the fuck? Oh god, no! The town just spits them out. Fuck off and don't come back. The hunter's like, I'm here to kill beasts. No! Not here, you're not. Go away! And don't come back. I believe there's a crapper over there somewhere. Army! Yeah, whether it can adapt to the hunter or not is the question, I think, right? If it can, then it could be really unsettling. Like, interesting. Can beasties break out of Silent Hill? I wonder. Because some of the games, that Silent Hill is a portal itself for like a god or a demon of some sort that is used to be manifest into the world. And in other games, it's more of a play on the affected psyche. I don't think the hunter is like immune to the trauma. I think that's what the insight and frenzy bards are about. Like even the hunter like has a limit of what they can deal with. In the grand scheme of things, the hunter's still pretty small fry. I was thinking about this. You're basically a ghoul. You're equivalent of a World of Darkness ghoul to some fucking eldritch old one. Someone, here, have a suck on this, mate, and you're like, holy shit, I can now fucking throw cars around. I can basically dodge bullets Matrix style. And now I have to keep injecting blood to keep myself going. Which is a ghoulie. We're like Fufu's ghoul. Oh good. Hey! You didn't get your ass summoned so you could run off, little shit. Come here. Oh man, you're such a joke. Yeah. I mean, Yharnam has done Lovecraftian, right? So, like, most people cannot even deal with the idea that there is something that is bigger and nastier and spookier than that. They just completely cave immediately. Like, then, like, as soon as stuff starts going south, they just completely. Hey, Holly. How you doing? Love your new art, by the way. I meant to tweet you earlier and I completely forgot like a doofus. Oh god. Is it bad I actually really like the Silent Hill film? Does that make me a shitter? Couches with metal beds inside. Oh, those things are heavy. Boo. It does, shit. You like him too. Okay, that's cool. We'll fight everyone. We'll fight everyone. IRL. Fuck them. I really like the... I mean, the second one's a bit crap. But it's still entertaining. Just kind of crap. But the first one especially, I thought visually had a lot of stuff... I'm sorry. I'm sorry, what? Am I fucking mixing, right? Okay. The first one, like, design-wise, I think looks great. There's so many really cool visual things going on. I'm sorry. You wanna try again? Anytime you're ready. Oh, shit. You need to get more blood administration in you, young lady. You ain't shit, kid. Jags will like wreck the entire like in town, but my squeaky PVC cop, that's the line. To be fair, I agree. Simple great. I liked Rose in that as well. I would have preferred Harry, I guess, to fit like to sort of what's the right word? Fucking I can't see anything. I bet you guys can't either. Hold on. We need to improvise here. Aha! Like, I think I would have preferred Harry, but I really liked Rose. I think Rose... I can understand why they went with Rose. They were like, casual audience will probably connect better to a maternal figure than a paternal figure. Oh, good. Ah, he's too tall and lanky. Joke's on you, buddy. Wait, what? What the? Oh, you can fucking stay up there then. Well, also, that's illegal. Isn't there someone waiting up here? I always forget. Oh, there he is. It's Grandad. Grandad just chilling out in the attic, doing regular Grandad things. Masterpiece game, by the way. Yeah, seriously. The game is flawless. Whee! You do get a bit of Harry, yeah, you do. Honestly, like, yeah, they're not like the same as the games or anything, but they're good fun. Is he above me? Is he gonna drop down and try and kill me from up there? He's in the attic now. Someone's gonna have a shock when they clear out the dust later, aren't they? Dear, I'm just gonna Uber the attic. Oh my god! That's my line. Get out of it, you bitch! Nice. Mom, the man wants the attic again. I really like Scene Bean in the old Silencio. It's good. Oh! Ow! I think the mad one just snuffed it. Nice! Thanks, dude. His planet really did need him. Hey, nicely done, Lemon Muffin. If you send me your deeds, I will add you to the ever-growing list of cards that need to be sent. I was hoping that the local post office would be sort of
Lewd.
totally over the whole being shut for COVID thing by now, but wow. Don't worry, I've got everyone's details though, so as soon as that's all okay and up and running, I can do them all in one go. So I haven't forgotten, I have a big document. Did you say arc at him? Ooh, arc at E. Me babber. Shit. Shit. Uh-oh, I'm not dying to some mad woman with a cleaver. Nice one, Nacho. Same to you, dude. Send me those deeds, and I will slap you oneth the listeth.
You sicken me!
I sicken you? Do you see where you live? Makes Swindon look healthy. No, in all honesty, Morgan brings a good point. The reason everyone sees 40k is terrible because there's no stories based on the boring bits. Whereas Yarnum, there is no boring bits. You might actually pick 40k over Yarnum's place to live. I mean, the thing is, right, I'm guessing, thank you for the biddies, by the way, no, sorry, I meant to say that first. There must be places in 40k where nothing fucking terrible goes wrong, because there has to be something to feed that crazy war machine, right? Wouldn't it be really funny if you put the torch out here, like it blew up because of all the bodies? Right, before we do anything. So I know how this will go otherwise. Everything is wall, the fields are wall, the crops are wall. That makes sense. I mean, what else are you gonna do? Come here, you slag. I love at the very start of this game, there's one of these guys, and he's shit terrifying, and you get to hear, like, lol, two of them. Queue up, boys. Dinner's served. Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys. Boom. Oh. Let's take two. Oh yeah, I can totally buy that planets would eventually get completely fucked, but it wouldn't make sense that every single place in the entire universe would be screwed at all times, because it just wouldn't work, right? But again, I don't know enough about the setting. Oh, Stoily as well. Apologies. Excellent. Sorry, Stoily. Please, you know the drill. You've heard the drill now. Thank you very much. Send them over. I have to buy more like suspiciously yaoi postcards then, I guess. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Fuck you. Yes, he did. Nice. Yeah, I don't know that much about the setting, but just logistically speaking, it has to have some places that aren't completely screwed. Otherwise shit wouldn't work. It's the same as like Warhammer Fantasy, right? There's gonna be some places that just don't get like bothered. I guess like agricultural places that are like supply lines or like food productions for the like rest of the Empire or something. Still waiting on the postcard. Yeah, I do apologize about that. Its thing is because the other post office is so fucking incredibly out of the way that by the time I finish work, it's hard to get to in time. And the local one being shut, which is a bit of a nuisance. That's why I'm just collating them, and I'm going to do them all at the local one when it opens. Just for saving my sanity. Can we see Canehurst from here? I always forget. Yeah, there it is. Just behind the cliff in it. Castle Old Man Primehurst. Can you imagine delivering food to a planet and it's gone when you get there? You're like, what the fuck? Yeah, those 4 dogs are really annoying. I'm sure lots of planets are fine, but the second the 40k universe perceives that there is a second they get... What's this? The second the 40k universe perceives them is the second they get hit by an orc rock or a tyrannid swarm or the world is glowing green death zombies. Yeah. I guess it's because, like, again, like Noble said, like, you wouldn't do, Discord would be perfect if you could lemon, please. That bit, make life a bit easier. Because, Twitch ones are a bit weird. I guess because, again, in a game setting, it's not very interesting to talk about, and here is the planet where nothing happens. What happens there? Nothing. You get born, you live, you work, you die. Then life carries on. You're like, oh, okay. They call this the land of boredom. It's an exciting place. What happens in the land of boredom? Nothing! I appreciate the mallet, ladies. There's some effort in there. Yeah, logistically it has to, because but you don't want to hear about it in a tabletop game where you're trying to shoot each other, right? That's actually pretty funny, Clyco. I like that. So yeah, so I guess if the answer is, like, you could, if you got to pick where you lived in the 40k universe rather than Yharnam, you could actually potentially pick somewhere that's actually okay for, like, your entire life and you'll be fine. I want to live in Yharnam 3 weeks before the night of the hunt. What kind of existence will I have? There's a horrible plague that's killing everybody, okay? Beasts walk the nights, you have to lock your doors, right? You have to use incense around your house to keep the fucking frenzied people out, right? There's an actual god that lives above the church ready to murder anyone that walks too close. I see. So you're saying I have a chance then? Do I need to heal? Nah. Probably fine. Where are you, Witchy? Let's see. Up here? Nope. There she is. She's over there. One of them. There she is. Ooh. Do I want to stay on top of the beasties? Right, where are we looking? Oh, sorry, Fiki, I've missed your thing. Why did you choose to be going to a good place if you had to choose it in a bad setting? I mean, why not, right? Oh, oi! Sorry, Fiki, you asking me, you're asking Noble. See, no one now knows my pain, right? Like, it's actually quite hard to keep track of chat sometimes. Okay, we need to actually get this one. The second witch should be around now. Oh, she tried to scoop with my brains. She's trying to scoop with my brains. Fucking knock that off. So where's the other witchy? Which record shows? There. Deal with this one first. That was a big old bump fell on my part there. So it's probably this one. We need to basically get them both low. Yeah. She's up there. Ah, shit. Over here. There she is. I think it'll only be 3 mad ones at once, I want to say. Technically ignore them. Here a walking shop here. Where are you? Over here? Where are you, witchy? Okay, they both should be fairly low now. Yeah, I don't know, it's just I find it kind of interesting to fight the mad ones, for at least for a little bit. There she is. One down. Oh, good one too. Where did she go? There. Shit. Prey slaughtered. Make it so. Not a difficult fight when you know what to do. If you don't, it can be quite tricky, I think. I think that's definitely one of those with experience it's a bit better. I love that like the witches were torturing some poor soul down here. Reeks of metamorphosis, or please carry on in my stead. Poor dude. Don't worry, dude. We got you. We got you. They look like grots to you? Orcs, 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 orcs. I don't mind this one, Figi. It's just kind of a bit slow. They revive each other, yeah, they do. That's why what you want to do is get one really low, and then look for the other one, and then just sort of do it that way. It takes a bit longer that way, I think, but it's a bit safer. You can just, of course, go fucking ham and just go like, oh, YOLO, don't care, fuck you all. But, you know. We've already done blood gems, right? Aha. So we want thrust. Ugh. Do I want thrust attack up? It's actually not bad, actually, for this point in the game. We can use that. Blood attack up by 12%, it's actually not too bad. Oh, I have enough twin shards to go to the next one. Cute. Nice. Right, what are we going to put in there then? Let's see. More blood echoes from viscerals is kind of nice. Physical damage reduction 3% is always a solid choice, I think. More echoes, and... There we go. Cool. Very fine. Right, let's go see Dolly Dolly. Dolly Dolly! Dolly Dolly Dolly! Beast is always fun. Yeah, I ain't got the claws on my own. Have to get them from the old nightmare, don't you?
Welcome home, good hunter. What is it you desire?
Yeah, that's a pretty cool story to top out. I think there's lots of, I think the interesting thing about like oh yeah, Jack, you said isn't there like nothing there if you go without insight? There's no baddies or whatever, except for the witches.
Very well. Let
I wonder if the witches look normal without insight. I wonder if they still got eyes all over them. Alright, let's go like that, that. That's fine. I think that's reasonable. Gonna focus on skill until we get to about 40, I think.
farewell, me.
Right, do we want to get Dolly stuff? Do we want to do that quickly? I think we should try. Orcs. Oh, I don't want to keep taking blood from her, do I, while she's here? I need to get blood from you, don't I?
Ah, brave hunter. What is it? Have you renewed thoughts on this matter? Yes, of course. Coming close now. Take my blood.
Why have you got to make it so pervy? Thanks. Hey, old lady, how's it going?
How did we ever get into this mess?
Drinking the blood of a dead creature that shouldn't really be dead and fucking up the entire town. Oh, I think it was a rhetorical question. Sorry. This is what happens to normal people, basically. Like, you'd have to be made of some pretty stern stuff to make it through this particular night in Yharnam, I think, without going a bit loopy. Yeah, well, one of them's having a night-long orgy, but I think if you go back later, aren't they all, like, bestial sounding and stuff? I assume they kill each other. The Dark Age of Technology, Warframe. Warframe's really fun for that. Warframe's like... I do love the lost technology coming back, like, trope, and the fact that you are that lost technology is quite fun. But, like, these crazy creatures called the Orokin were doing X, Y, and Z, and they built these oh shit, and we're like, hello, Space Ninja here. Woo! And just go slaughter everybody. Eateth shitteth, mate. I actually don't need to go anywhere. People in Yharnam were tricked. Yeah, they were. Obviously, the higher ups knew, but yeah, the average person was. Now I got to try and remember how the fuck to get down here successfully. That's the question. There's a particular place you jump from. Like it's like there maybe. I'm trying to remember now. It's really fiddly though. I want to say it might be here. I missed it. Was it the one above me? Gotta jump from the very top. I didn't think you had to. I'm pretty sure you don't. I'm pretty sure there's one like here as well. I could be mistaken, but I thought there was another one. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I don't think we'll make it from here though. I'm not massive on things at the moment. Let's just heal up and do it. Ah, I missed it. I actually wasn't that far off there. I think if I'd have jumped a little bit later, I might have made that. I thought you could make it from there as well. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can, Fugu. I'm pretty sure you can, because I think that's the way I've always traditionally done it, is from that particular one. Again, I might be misremembering, but I'm fairly sure that's where. I'll try it from the top though. Although I might need to go get my blood echoes now I think about it. I remember once I just ran straight into the hole. That was good times. But at least we can fuck up Brandon every time on the way past. Nice. The really cool thing about this game, I think, is it starts off, especially if you don't know, it starts off as just like, there's some weird shit, like, I don't know, some werewolf and some vampire crap going on. Weird. There's some wolves, better give them an old stabbing. And there's like this horrible undertone of something that's not quite right. And you get like slightly further and further in until it just goes, hold my beer, this is gonna get fucking weird. You're like, oh nice. Are you supposed to drop from here? I thought that would kill you. Or are you supposed to drop on there? I'm gonna go down and get my echoes. And try again. And if this doesn't work a second time, I'll maybe it's here. Ah, it could be this bit I'm thinking of. Fucking knew it. There we go. I was just a little bit off. Oh shit! It's the workshop. It's the hunter's workshop. But in Yharnam. Weird. Reeks of sadness. There's no dolly here. Yay! Now we can be Dolly. We should all be Dolly together. The old hunter's bone. That's a... use bullets to do a nothing personnel kid, I think. Oh, an umbilical cord. We should eat that. What could go wrong? More importantly, though, we got something for the dolly. I think that's it, isn't it? I don't think there's anything else here to grab. This is a clock tower from here. Freaking cool. Yeah, she's here. An abandoned doll. Sadness. I would assume it's Lady Maria's, yeah. Hey Dolly, I got something for you. Oh wait, hold on, we should make this appropriate. Or inappropriate, take your pick. I'm not standing in front of her, she's probably thinking I'm a weirdo. Come on. Yeah! Her hat's touched.
Welcome home, good hunter. What is it you desire?
Now we're back in the hunter's dream. The dream, yeah. Here you go.
What? What is this? I can't remember. Not a thing, only I feel. A yearning, something I never felt before. What's happening to me? Tell me, Hunter. Could this be joy?
Yeah, Top Hat, I have. I actually recommended that to Noble, like, a few days ago, funny enough.
Welcome home, good hunter. What is it you desire?
Yay, Dolly.
Very well, let me...
Have we got enough points to... No. Sorry, Dolly. You have to get back up again. My bad.
Hunters have told me about the church, about the gods and their love. But do the gods love their creations?
Spoilers. No.
I am a doll created by you humans. Would you ever think to love me?
Of course, Dolly. Of course.
Of course. I do love you. Isn't that how you've made me?
Oh, now you're making it weird, Dolly.
Farewell, good hunter. May you find your worth in the waking world.
Lewd.
Vespius, thank you. Thanks for the 9 months. Hey, appreciate that. I'm glad you're enjoying. Thank you for your resubbing. You're very kind. Appreciate that. Righto. Well, we've done witches. I guess we just move on for now? I guess we go down to... No, we don't go to the right, do we? We want to go back. Yes, we want to go back, don't we? I guess we're going to the forest. The sex lives of college girls. Is that a porno? Can't get the staff anymore. Where are the lanky fuckers? What's the problem? Your vicar dead? Well, she was a shitter too. Hey, hey, fuck you. It's a Catholic school drama. Oh, that makes sense. Which one's the really angry boy? Right, I guess deal with Tree Guy first. Tree Guy is actually quite hard to time. Never mind. He can be quite hard to time. That was just me being a bit lucky, I think. This is the funny one. You try and stealth this guy, the bird gives you away. Check it out. Ha! Bird failed. Eat shit, bird. I win, you lose. Arf, arf, arf. -1 to the healing church. We're above the, I'm guessing this is the Cleric Beast Bridge. Oh no, the Cleric Beast Bridge is there. So, I don't know if we go across that bridge. There's one else we can see from here. There's the clock tower. You sawed your right eardrum with a cotton bud. Wait, how did you manage to do that? Did you push wax into it? That's a paddling, you know that. This guy is the world's hardest man, but luckily he's a bit sad, so we can sneak. Hopefully get a nice visceral before he gets too sour. I get 2 off. Yes, now we book it! Ooh. But you pierce your eardrum? How far did you push that? Have you seen a doctor? Because if you haven't, you need to go get that sorted. You're not supposed to shove shit in your ears. It's the scourge of rolling, is it? Oh no, the Skelly friend's in here. Yes. Hey Mars. Hey, thank you for 28, Mars. Yes. Treasure waits ahead. Oh nice. I love treasure. And this is the door that leads out into the Cleric Beast Bridge. I'm not sure why you can't open it. Maybe they decided it was, maybe it like made the loads a bit weird or something. Who knows? It should, but if you push too far, you can actually damage the internal part of the ear. I think it might be worth having someone have a nosy with the camera. Thanks for 28 bars. Hope you've been doing alright. I've seen you for a bit. Link would have been proud of that room. Like, hey Link. Link. He's like, yeah? Yeah? Pots. He's like, ooh! I fucking love pots. Is that a little doggy? Oh, there's little doggies. That's kind of cute. They're evil looking doggies. Right, so let's go to the forest entrance, I guess. All the big guys are really sad now the Vicar's dead. I mean, fuck him, I guess, but you know, still. Right, we get on the central piece here, I think. Oh, at least the gardener's still here. Someone's got to be working still. Alright, mate. Rude. I thought animes taught me that either some hunky boy or some chesty anime girl is supposed to clean your ears for you. Isn't that how that's supposed to work? Alright mate, how's it going? It's always fast. Oh shit, brain boy! No, my brains! I need those! Stealing my insight. He stole my brains. I did forget. Well, I was like, I'm pretty sure Cthulhu was around here, and then I got brain sucked. My brains. A super cool Easter egg reference in the Bloodborne's not been found. That would be kind of neat. I always swear, I always feel like I'm going to the forest too soon, but this is right. It just feels very soon. Yo yo.
Oh, good to see you safe.
I mean, describe safe.
Let's think up something to discuss. Just tell me what piques your interest.
Tell me about the Healing Church.
As you know, the Healing Church is the fountainhead of blood healing.
It's true.
Well, I'm a simple hunter, quite unfamiliar with the ins and outs of the institution.
Hello, Luna.
But I have heard that the holy medium
Welcome
of
back,
blood
Pumpkin.
healing is venerated in the main cathedral, and that counselors of the old church reside in the high stratum of the cathedral ward.
I'm sure they're not hiding anything spooky out there.
Blood healing, and the church is willing. You should pay them a visit.
Oh yeah, dude, I'm sure you can get a fucking blood heal tonight. Absolutely.
Well, it has been a pleasure. May the good blood guide your way.
It's subtle, but you realize how ingrained blood is into Yharnam, that even a greeting is changed to blood. Like, they've really did a number on this place.
The password.
Fear the old blood, for it is spooky and fucking weird. And you're like, what? Already dead. To who asked me question? How spooky. Also, Yharnamites weren't really about health and safety, were they? Jeez. The Forbidden Woods. They're like regular woods, but weirder and more forbidden. And have worse frame rates.
Lewd.
Man door. Hand hook blood door. But who was door? Yeah, someone called Mulder. This is also quite a nice subtle thing. You're looking like, oh, it's just a dude. What are you all motherfuckers up to? Ah! He's throwing goo at me. That's illegal. Beat him up until he dies. Whoa! I think he was trying to set me on fire. That's not on at all. Thank you, Luana. Thank you for the abilities, dude. It's like a regular wood, but dire. Everything here starts to get holes in and weird shit like that. I wonder if it upsets anyone who doesn't like holes. Got that sort of weird look to it, doesn't it? Wow. Absolutely useless. Would you go for a walk in the Forbidden Woods or Darkwood? Oh man, both of those are terrible, terrible places. Jeez. Would I be armed, or is this a purely unarmed kind of walk? You always thought that fear was old, like the old blood. I have arms. You're doing this like a boss. Oh, thank you. I am only partially crap at this game these days. I've slowly but surely managed to be slightly less garbage. Again, I've platinumed the damn thing. I should be reasonable at this these days. The game's still hard, and I still die a fair bit, but I'm definitely more used to the game these days. You do meet a friendly wolf man. He's a nice dude. He doesn't like rockets though, or people building them. Swing. Shall I go back? I might as well actually. Just heal up and spend my echoes. Yeah, supposedly it's not like an actual phobia, but it's more of a revulsion, is what they always say about that too. What's up, Dolly, Dolly, Dolly?
Very well.
Dolly, 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 Dolly. You started playing this yesterday? I'm bad at it. Don't worry, everyone's bad at this when you start out, because it's fucking hard. What am I gonna give 20? Probably need some more HP soon, I think.
Farewell, good hunter. May you find your worth in the waking world.
Oh, thanks, Dolly. I used to think maggots were kind of weird, but I've seen so many of them at work now, I'm just like, eh. Maggots are maggots. Maggot. It's like rice that likes to dance. That's the best way to look at it. Burp. Maggots do have jobs. Maggots are very good at their jobs. I was fairly certain there was an extraordinarily angry man that appears around here. Maybe he doesn't appear yet. It's probably after you go in here, actually, and speak to Matey. I love all the hats on this bridge. Oh, that flame one is so mean. You lose so much health every time. That looks like a suspicious button. What could that be for? Oh dear god! Oh, come on! I was out of the way of that! Boo! The game's out to get me. Clearly scammed. I used to get reasonably lost in the woods, as now I know them very well. Like, it's got a very sort of loopy thing going on for it, but once you sort of know it, it's not too bad. Ooh, I thought it was this guy there. Got him. Is he dead? Yeah, he's dead. No, 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 no. Nice. Right, where else do we want to drop? Probably want to drop here on... clear out this first little bit. Actually makes this entire section nice and more doable. Why? Was that hubris or was that just mad skills that went wrong? I'll let you decide. That's hubris. But why? But why? This time's finished. Cursed beast. Right, so either we go right or we take left. Which way do we go? I guess we go this way. Actually, no, I don't want to go into the back way. I want to go in the front way. I think about it. Ninja scroll? Why does a man have a wasp nest on his back? It's weird and unnecessary. I know that speedrunners use the beast run pellets to do some really crazy early damage. I've never actually got the, I've never tried it. I would say I never got the hang of it. I've never really tried it. But I suppose it's going to be quite cool. The gun's really good. The gun's really good, but you do have to know the enemy, like the timing on enemies. What could this be? Dun dun dun. I'm going to do it. Woohoo! Aha! Not this time. Let's go. It's like they don't want any visitors. Well, hello, Lycan. Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome, everyone. This is like a regular Bloodborne stream, but worse. I probably should have not done that. Give me your bullets. Hello, Niddy. Hello, Dang Dog. What was Lycan streaming out of interest? With a name like Lycan, I hope it was this game. That'd have been very cool. Or Werewolf the Apocalypse, another fantastic game that we've all very much enjoyed. Actually, I did enjoy that. Maybe ironically, but I did enjoy it. Hello, Keffel. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Do hope you enjoy some Bloodborne. It's like a regular bear, but, you know, spookier. Do I have any... I'm being lazy. Do I have any thingies? I actually have 10. Yo. He says he liked your YouTube series about Call of Cthulhu. Oh, that's nice. That was a long time ago. No, I'm old. I'm glad they enjoyed it. Broken sword. Oh, the point and clicker. Is that the one with the clown? Feel that it's Broken Sword, the one with the spooky clown. Oh, that was fantastic. What a great book it was. Masterclass playing that. Right, I think the village is clear. Is there anything in here other than the shortcut? I never use the Punch and Blood cocktails. Supposedly it works for Flappy Foreskin Wolf, but I've never done / had the effort to try it particularly. But yeah, sorry, we were talking about the guns, weren't we, Luna? The only time you can use your gun purpose is fighting the Bloodstar Beast. Yeah, Flappy Foreskin Wolf is okay to use the gun with because the attacks are really quite heavy. They take a long time to aim. The Murder Clown, yes, I actually like that Broken Sword. I think I had that on the Game Boy Advance, of all things, when I was young. I don't think I ever played it on PC. I think it was a very impressive port for the GBA, but I don't think it was a very good one, if that makes sense. I don't think it was exactly the same experience, but hey, I enjoyed it. The one I played a lot when I was growing up was Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis. That was the floppy disk version, though. We did... Excuse me. You're dead. Stop twitching. I'll teach him. What was the other one? Star Trek Judgment Rights was the 25th anniversary I had on floppy disk as well. Never really got far with that, I was too stupid. Actually, I was too stupid to get far with Indiana Jones, to be honest, but... I got to a certain point and I just got stuck. Couldn't work it out. Oh, should we talk to Dodgy, not Gribbler?
Oh, a hunter of beasts, are you? Glory be. You know not the value you possess.
Glory be.
But more's the pity. The hours of the night are many, and the beasts more than I can count. A veritable hunt unending. Not even death offers solace, and the blood imbibes you.
You know a suspicious amount about the hunters.
A most frightful fate. Oh my. But I'm willing to do you a kindness.
Oh, I love being kind. What's going on?
Step lightly round to the right of the great cathedral and seek an ancient
Did somebody 3D print the save icon? Boo!
The gift of the Godhead will grant you strength. Yes, I'm unquestionably certain.
A tonsil stone, you say? Well, that sounds nice.
Not even death on sea.
Say the same thing, okay. By not being mean, they break out. And, again, we're doing them a favour. There is the shortcut we can take now back to thingy. There's no real point doing that yet, if I remember correctly. Because we can try and fight. I'm avoiding spoilers a little bit, that thingy. But it's quite difficult. Burb. Nice. Should probably go up. I think there's a preset up here. Aww. Fight what? I'm going back to the clinic. I'm not doing that fight particularly. I find early game that can be quite tricky actually. Whee! It's not impossible by any stretch, but it's just hard. That other dog didn't die, did it? Oh, it did. Okay. I swear it didn't. Where's the summons? Isn't it in, off of Ada Mal? Elixirs. We don't want to go to Cage Match again anyway, really. Right. I actually really like this part of the village, of the forest. It always reminds me of like Resident Evil 4 or something. Oh fuck! It's Santa Claus. Fuck you, Santa. Oh god, Santa's got the big mad. Oh shit, Santa! You toast, mate. There's a real cool subtle bit about this as well. There's a little bit of stuff going on. I'm gonna, well, you've either all played it or you've seen it already. Point blank. When we do ROM, and you go back to Yargul, you see that all of them are dead. And it's a really good visual way because the Santas are an absolute plague for the first, like, especially your first playthrough, like the first third of the game. And you get there and you're like, what the fuck has killed them all? What was barely enough to go and wreck these dudes? Like, it's a nice, again, it's a nice bit of just visual storytelling of that's bad. Yeah. Right. Stop being a weirdo. Thanks. Are you a throwy kind of man, or are you a stabby? Or a stabby? That guy's having a power walk back there. I approve. I'm gonna keep topped up here because dying at the very end of a long section is always obnoxious. Dude, look at the friggin' like Brett Favre on this guy. Come on, dude. Or Tom Brady, or some other equally relevant player. Joe Montana. Let's go with the one I like. What a Joe Montana arm that is. Did you not die? That's extraordinarily inconvenient for what we're about to do. Ugh. Okay. Where is he? Oh, he's there. What the? Oh my god, this is terrible. I'm just gonna shoot him. Otherwise the locals get angry. Quit it, locals. Uh-oh. Nice. Oh, they sound like seals. What? Yeah, that Pinocchio game looks interesting. Imagine you've had so much blood that you can't even be just regular dead. You have to actually have someone physically smash the blood out of you to stop you moving. That's the correct way. Wait, where's the shortcut? That's the way to leave? Is that where the cannon is, right? Yes? So must be back this way. Did I get myself turned around? Oh, hello, look at him, he's waiting, it's like he's in the bath. He's in the bath, he wants a bit of bubble bath. I ain't got any bubble bath, I just got a big old pimp cane I'm gonna smash you with. No, this is the correct way. This is the shortcut, okay. Right. You never stop dreaming. Suffering and changing forever. I wasn't sure if that... I wasn't quite sure if the locals were aware of their role in the dream. And it was only creatures with enough understanding of it were the ones able to dream, such as the hunters who've been given the blood, like the proper blood, and other such creatures. An understanding that time isn't really all it's cracked up to be. Like, these things are just effed, but have no memory of, like, living through multiple attempts at this. What the cool implication is just like a great sci-fi story from the 90s where you're stuck in a time loop. Everything outside is still going on normal. So you were ill and travelled to Yharnam to get blood administration because, as far as the rest of the world knew, that's kind of how that shit went down. Oh wow, that's bad. Oh dear, oh dear, that's paddling. Oh man, guys with torches are real dickheads. Right, there we go. It'd be kind of funny if it was called the Random Novs Living the City Dream. I feel that, like, it gives a bit of spice to it, you know? Like, I think that Yharnam, while Yharnam's in the dream of sorts, like, I think it's a real place still, and I think it, like, it physically exists, right? Like, I think it's still real enough and here enough that it's still a physical place that you can enter and exit, but once you're in, you're stuck in this eldritch beastie's grasp, and you're at its whim of when it restarts its little hunting night until it gets it done. I don't even think it's ruined in reality. I don't think it's that. I think it's like its own. Oi, dickhead! I'm theory crafting. Oh, fine, whatever. Let's go slap him. Like, I don't think it's even that, right? I think it's, I think this place exists perfectly normally Like, you can see it from the outside, it looks fine, but the second you get inside of its, like, little bubble of bullshit, that's when you're stuffed. Like, if we make an assumption, which we have to in some of these cases, right? If you've got an Eldritch Beastie strong enough to trap reality in some sort of horrific, god-awful loop of doom and gloom, I would wager you have said Beastie is able to make it look perfectly normal from the outside to potentially bring in extra people it needs to. If the place looked fucked, like, people would stay away. Hey, Cube. Ooh. This guy, this fucking dude, has ended so many of my runs here, wouldn't even believe. What a knob. I think I missed a house somehow. Let's go get rid of the cannon before I forget and get myself killed. Doofus. Stop that. He hasn't even got any cannonballs. This guy's a scam artist. I think I think the men's school is gone. I think the outside of the building is there, but I think it's all there. Again, I think the physical building remains. Like, I just don't think the inside is the same as the outside anymore. No, agreed. I think it looks fine. Yes, I agree. I think it looks fine, but it isn't fine. I think it's what I was trying to get at. I don't think that would be beyond the realms of power of a creature like this. And indeed, like, it needed fresh blood to get what it needed doing, right? It just didn't expect you to. I don't know. I could be wrong, but perhaps one of my thoughts about the start when you get injected, the beast appears, the beast then burns and backs off. I'm guessing that's like not a metaphor. Oh, sorry, word. It's showing you that it didn't take hold on you. You resisted the beast's curse, at least for now. I love this guy. Come on, mate, try it. Give it a go. Go on. I know you want to. Go on, I'll let you do it. That's weird. Let's kill him. Good attempt, though. We could drop out there, but I'll do that once we've found another shortcut. Unfollow Stelos! Ahí está! It's either that Anon, or if I might pique your interest with this one, they are dying. You are killing them. They are dead for realsies. But time doesn't mean the same to you as it does to everyone else. What you've been injected with has allowed you to sort of transcend, right? That's part of the whole shtick. An understanding of what's going on. An understanding is everything. So while you're out there killing them, you going to the dream, you're just going back to before they were dead. What's time to a creature like you? Or a creature that's in control? Whether your character's doing it intentionally is another matter, I feel. But that's perhaps my take on that one. Again, it's purely just my thought on it. I could be very wrong. That might not be the intent, but that's how I like to think about it. I think that's an interesting way of looking at it, at the very least. That'd be amazing, like just rocket launching that Las Plagas, and they're like, and the hunter's like, sweet. The fuck? We're about to do some. It's very close to sort of speculation. The Pale Blood Hunt, yeah. Ladva, exactly. That's too streamlined in your opinion. I don't think you're going back in time to a specific point. I think you are manipulating time, and maybe you're manipulating specific creatures. It's possible. Again, if you think about, like, what Eldritch creatures are, right? And certainly the Eldritch creature involved of the, like, the big bad, I suppose, in the dream. what's a little bit of time to a creature that doesn't use time or think about time in the same ways that we do? And you're starting to transcend and do something similar, but like I said, maybe not intentionally, or maybe you are. Who knows? Ah, it's Lord Buckethead running for politics again.
Ah, a new face, are you? And an accomplished hunter, it would appear. I am Vulture, master of the League. Members
Look at his
of the
pimp
League
cane. I
cleanse
greeted.
the streets of all the filth that spread about during the hunt.
Hey everyone,
Like
thanks for
a
the raid,
good
Kiko.
half
Appreciate that, dude.
decent hunter ought to,
What are you streaming tonight?
you know? Haven't you seen enough
Hello,
of
everybody.
these wretched beasts, freakish slugs and mad doctors? Sentence these fiends to death with the help of your League confederates.
It's Scene
What do you
Bean.
say?
It's not Scene Bean,
Why
but you know.
not join the League?
I'll join the League.
Yes, as a hunter well should. Commit this to heart. Our own Carol Rune, symbol of the League.
Kill him, claim his bucket. But I like his bucket. It's good.
The night brims with defiled scum and is permeated by their rotten stench. Just think, now you're all set to hunt and kill to your heart's content. Hunt in cooperation with your fellows, your League confederates.
Everybody's 100% sane here. Definitely. Yeah, he does actually drop it if you kill him, yeah. But he's a jolly corporation, man. I don't think it's like a time machine. I think we're going back 10 hours. I think it's more manipulation time. It's more specific and bestial. I actually agree. Yeah, I think it's less mechanical, and I think it's more reality warps because you're not affected in the same way, I guess. He's got a great voice actor though. That guy is really absolutely spitting venom in those lines. It's wonderful. I'm not too bad, Kiko. How are you? No worries, Kiko. Cheers, dude. Like, and the other thing of theory crafting, I wonder if the hunter realizes what's happening to them. They already survived point A, which again, I think the beast being set on fire, I feel is sort of a symbol of what was happening to them. Cheers, Kiko, and welcome everyone. We're Bloodborne. We've just cleared the first bit. Oh, sorry, Dolly, I had to wake her up. Dolly, sorry.
Ah, welcome home, good hunter. I must have drifted off.
Every time someone cackles meanly,
What
yeah.
is it you desire?
Don't worry, 'tis only human to commit a sin. You're like, alright, fair enough.
Very well.
Yeah, I guess the insight is the implication, isn't it? Right, I actually want a fair whack of health, I think, here. That's gonna give me almost 100 extra HP. Yeah, you know what, I'm actually gonna do that. I'm gonna take that extra HP there. That's gonna be useful.
Farewell, good hunter. May you find your worth in the waking world.
I actually read somewhere that originally that Frenzy was actually called Insanity. When they got to, they changed it like later on, but which makes sense. Threaded cane. Yes, there we go. And now I can hunt a Piastel if I want to. There we go. Perfect. Do I have any new gems that would be kind of funky? I do. I have a physical attack up at 7.3%. That's actually really good. Fancy. Nice. Okay. Oh, we got a third one. Ooh, let's see. Slow poison effect and a 4.2. Fizz up, attack down. I think we'll actually go for... we're still overall stronger with this one? Though we could just take the 4. Actually, I can get the slow poison effect. I don't know how useful that would be, but we can try. Kill Frenzy. I remember in GTA 1 there was that weird group of like monks or like something who used to like run around together and chanting. It was always a bit weird. What do you think is the reason behind our PC's ability to do what none of the other hunters could? I guess a mixture of natural talent and the ability to resist what's happening to them, probably. That, or it's really is a case of what we were injected with was the good shit, so to speak. Like we were given something a bit more grunty than the usual stuff. But then again, I thought the implication was that they gave hunters the good shit, generally speaking, because they have to. Adaptability and self-understanding. It could be that they're more open to it because they're an outsider, right? I could totally see that being a thing. Did I already loot that? I did, yeah. Do we have... Will I make it through this part of the forest in 25 minutes? Probably. Will I make it through without dying? Probably not. This is the bit of the snacks. Luckily, with the threaded cane, we actually have the distance to, like, laugh at the snacks. I laugh at you, snacks. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha. Like, these tombstones are really fucking spooky. Like... This is where shit... This is where I actually... Another one of my thoughts here is that this is a mixture of, like, reality not quite remembering how it's supposed to look. I don't know if anyone else thinks that, right? Like, the closer we're getting to Björgenworth and the Björgenworth spider, like, just shit starting to not look quite right. Reminds me, again, it's that same feeling I've got with, like, the faces of some of the people. It's like, the rough outline is there, but... does the details matter? In the grand scheme of things? It's a very interesting connection made in the Pale Blood Hunt that I'm not going to spoil for you in chat, but it has to do with the fact that there's only a handful of characters in the entire game that actually have pale blood. And one of them is very important in every ending the player can achieve. Yes. Yeah, okay, I can see that, yeah. I mean, we see a pale blood creature in the comics, don't we? More rather explicitly, I suppose. Snacks! Snacks? Snack! I wonder, you know when a certain event happens and everyone who's viable ends up potentially getting a bit of morning sickness, so to speak. Do you reckon it's the blood that protects the player character? You saw them as spooders? They could be a little bit spooder, I guess. I feel bad for these guys. Good attempt. Thank you, by the way, Anon. Thank you for the videos again, dude. Maggoty. One of my favourite comics in the Bloodborne series of those comics is the Eileen one, because everything's just like out of order and completely effed, and I think that really works well with this. Like, I'd say the first few are quite interesting, but a little bit, sorry word, normal, for lack of a better term. Whereas the very twisty-turny nature of that one is actually really cool, and really friggin' odd. And it takes a few reads to like go, wait, what? Like, what the fuck did I just read? Did I miss me a snack? I did miss me a snack. Snack! They're filthy snakesies. We have to stab them. It's the rules. Do we go here? Yeah, we do. Oop. The nameless hunter returns from death is a reality warping. Yeah, for sure. I think every hunter that gets given the good blood, they all dreamed, right? They all dreamt to a certain point. Oh, you shit. There we go. I have Cyber Exile. It looks really good, actually. It looks really interesting. Whee! Splat. Well, my thought... How about this, Anon? How about this? They don't lose it. They get it removed. Catch you later, Colin. How's that one for her? Like I thought. I mean, we know old Moomin's looking for something, right? Looking for something rather particular. Ugh. Bonk. I mean the blood drunk ones. Yeah, I'm thinking more like the burly ones who were kicking around. Like Henrik or Eileen, Gascoigne. Snack. Burn. Not too. Shit. That's what I was thinking, Noble. That's what I was thinking. The Mooney's looking for something. And once old Moomin doesn't find what it's looking for, it says, well, no need for you to dream anymore. Because they're a tax collector. I mean, that does also make sense. We all do know they're evil. And if you got no soul, you can't get mad. Right, I want to kill a few of the big boys. Here's Biggie. Look! It's got eyes on it! It's weird. I meant to roll. I didn't roll. I'm very good at this game. Yeah. I want to be close enough it doesn't spit. Like that. But close enough it doesn't. Whippy, whippy, whippy. It is pretty weird, isn't it? Although, I mean, when you think about it, it's just a big snack. You know, maybe it's just hungry. Just a perfectly normal, very big snack with weird little extra bits it shouldn't have. Snack. Oh, another snack there. Snack. You. Oh look, they got the watering can. Oh dear. Ah, they got cornered. That's always a risky business, that. There's a snack beneath me there. Just go around and sort him. There's just like the forest of big old nasty snacks that we need to sort out. There's two snacks in there. This tricks you, like, I'm gonna drop and kill snack. Like, I bet this guy did. Did you drop? Ah! Maybe that happened. Right, this is a little shit. So the reason I'm healing early on the snake guys is they can do a grab, and I don't want to make a mistake and die. And they tend to like drop blood balls. Catch you later, Froggy. Chunky. Pimp Cane or Kinky Whip? Why not both? This is a bit dodgy. The lock-on's not gonna like this. Probably... There we go. How do you like your snakes? How many eyes do you want? The answer is yes. Good stuff.
Lewd.
Lewd. 42 months of being stuck in this unt. Be well, good unter. Thank you very much, dude. Speaking of your hunting, some of the boys have been posting your clips on our little Discord, actually, of your solo unts. Looks very fun. Thank you very much for the 42, man. Yeah. Oh god, it's like a big, it's nothing but a big movie set. Back whose neck? Mini's neck. Honestly, the forest is actually pretty good for getting like a shitload of echoes early on. Loads of high echo dudes. Something like Molotov cocktail. I mean, that always works, you know. Can never go wrong with Molotovs. We could drop down there to go to there. Do we want to do that yet? We're almost done with this area. There's a little bit more to go. I mean, technically we could just run through this last bit. But there's another snack hole down there. You can hear it, it's all juicy. It's squeaky, squeaky, squeaky. I just found Sanders in the pig jail place. Oh shit, we need to go, I just realised we need to go do the Hyperion jail. We didn't do it, did we? You're taking on the Nazgul? Well, we should do, really. I completely forgot about the jail. Well, I know we can clear it later, that's not about the same. Next. Shardy. Stupid fuck! Watch out for the fire. That's how they get you. Cool. Isn't there a drop items thing here? That's suspiciously high. Oh, there's a snack. I'm sorry, did I not kill you? That's awkward. Is the cane considered the hardest weapon to use? It's one of the harder ones, I would say. Simply because it's got less stagger than some of the other stuff. If you compare it to like the Kirk hammer or Ludwig, say, which are substantially easier, I think, to fuck around with. Oh, did I make my way back to the Ailmar area? Bollocks. Hello, dude. Oh, you little shitbag. Venus. I didn't think I was this far over, actually. Where's Laser Venus? He's there. If I go around there quickly, I can sort him. That was a spectacular miss on my part. Spectacular, literally. That couldn't have gone any worse. I managed to miss not one, but two of them. Like, you couldn't make that up. You really couldn't. Oh dear. Bonk. Yay! I'm sure we'll never see them again. That's that problem sorted. I've missed a big chunk of this, I think. Somewhere along the way. What I'll probably do is set the shortcut off, in case of any I'll set the shortcut off just in case. It's only got one angry Los Vargas instead. Yeah, quite nice. I've actually died to this guy before, and it's really annoying, because you make it through the entire forest like, I am very good at this game, and then this guy just fucking shreks you, and you're like, I'm very bad at this game. I don't know how to play. Rescue me, please. Piggy. It's amazing the Aramites all made these like lifts that only work one way. Like, talk about both useful and inconvenient. Glorious. No, you can keep hitting dead enemies, but only if you're continuing the combo normally. If the combo's stopped and then you continue to try and do it, it doesn't always work. So. Where's Piggy? I need to fist him. Did Piggy go for walkies? Piggy? Oh, there, Piggy. Piggy. Safety pig. This guy will scam you. Alright, pigs. Alright, pigs. Stay there. No Piggy. No Piggy! No Piggy! How am I supposed to do the testicle remove maneuver? Oh! Fug. The big pig. A dead pig. Rip. There's another piggy. Have I done this bit? That's the over the top route for the water. I'm missing a bit, like the graveyard bit. I need to go back up and double around, right? I swear I'm missing like an item somewhere. Maybe it's up there? Ah, my mistake. It's actually not the little snakes here that are particularly dangerous. The big boys plural, like you say. Ah, Bloodborne. I see we're going to have a falling out about Bloodborne. No, that's quite alright, mate. You try and get the kill. Okay. That's right, Al. I mean, honestly, there's still loads of stuff I don't know about this game, or things I've learned, or blah blah. Same with any game, really. Like, you can think you can know a game super well. Like, I've played this game like hundreds of times, I know this shit, right? And then someone will go like, did you know this? And you're like, wait, what the fuck? How did I not know this? Whee! You can always learn new things. Right. I hear angry pig noises. Where is it? There's Angry Pig. Right, I'm gonna sneak up behind him and give him the bummins. There we go. Oh yes. Angled. Sorted. No. Yes. Take that, Piggo. Aha. Right. That's the grave robber stuff. I think that item up there is a twin blood thingy. So I think now we just swing up here, go this way, and then drop down to the graveyard. And I think is that the best friend play thing? That Liam and Matt dudes and whatnot, and Wooly you're talking about there. I'm dedicated to this now. No dodging, only murder. Clockwise metamorphosis. Is there another one up there? I think there's an item we can get that way. Oh really? For some reason I thought it was this round. What do I know? Oh, they played it really slow, did they? Honestly, I don't think that's a bad thing. Like, I'll tell you what is a bad thing. This. Probably would be fine not taking the chance. Swindon's always a terrible place. This time it's just full of horrible snake monsters and weird witches who want to scoop out your brains. You know, standard. Okay, I think we've pretty much cleared the forest. What time is it? Half past. Okay, I said 25 minutes. I wasn't too far off actually. Obviously you can just sprint through here. I like fighting everything. Or best everything as I can. Honestly, people complain about everything in comments. Like, shit, the amount of, like, stupid stuff I saw when I was doing Let's Plays. You're doing it wrong. I've never played it before. You're doing it wrong. How would I know? You fucking knob. Maybe you're doing it wrong, dickhead. Kiko got loads. Like, I remember he was doing a... Oh, shit, what was it? What's the bloody game called? Half-Life 2. And I think he was carrying like a cup with him. And I think it seemed that the cup seemed to absolutely infuriate a small subsection of the comments. Like to the point where they were like, some people were just losing their shit completely over this little cup. Which I find really quite amusing, I gotta be honest. I think he took the cup to the end of the game or something. I'm not sure if it was an achievement or something like that, but... And they were like, listen here, little shit, taking this fucking cup, making everything worse, making this terrible, can't even enjoy it anymore, this is the worst Let's Play I've ever seen. And Kiko was just like, well, just stop watching then. And he's like, no! It's like fucking Vicar Amelia again. Blech. Wait, where do I go? Oh yeah, out this way. I technically didn't need to kill that man. He probably deserved it though, to be fair. I thought it was quite funny. Like, I gotta be honest, right? If there's shit in Let's Plays or a video I don't like, I just don't watch it. Like, I know that's like a crazy, hard to believe thing, but like, I'm just like, this isn't that exciting for me. I'm going to watch something else. I'll tell you what is a good watch though, for those of you who are here. And this is not just because I'm biased because I like Star Trek, or biased because I like Kiko. But Kiko did a great Let's Play of Star Trek 25th Anniversary and Star Trek Judgment Rights. They're old point and clickers, they're both, and it's a really, really good Let's Play on both of those. Like, really solid. Thoroughly entertaining. Especially if you enjoy Star Trek. Your favourite is when someone was playing a Telltale game and made a decision not to kill a character and the comments were like, you have a job to entertain, why aren't you using the entertaining choices? That's amazing. I've heard a couple of those. I had a couple of death threats over once. Oh, shit, what game was it I was playing? I want to say it was a FromSoft game. I'm trying to remember which one it was. I want to say it was Dark Souls 2 the first time around. Like, I'd missed a quest trigger or something, and this guy was going fucking bananas in my in my DMs. Like, when YouTube actually had those messages on. Yeah, it must have. I was thinking it might have been 3, but it must have been 2, because I think that's when YouTube still had that messaging function. And this guy was going fucking bananas over the fact that I wasn't doing something that they wanted. If I ever found you IRL, I'd fucking kill you. You're so shit. It's like, I feel that's an extreme reaction to have for this particular thing, but you know, you go for it, bro. like whatever.
Welcome home, good hunter. What is it you desire?
This is PS5, yeah. This is on PS5. Thanks for the biddies, by the way, Neville. Cheers, dude.
Very well. Let the echoes become
I didn't mean
your
to do that,
strength.
but you know, motion controls.
Let me stand close. Now shut your eyes.
No, I wasn't quite as mature as I am now, Noble. I think I told him to go like, I think I said, I hope you go fucking stub your toe really badly and the nail comes off. It was something along the lines of that. It wasn't particularly mature. It was something rather specific though, I remember that. I want to get that. Probably. You need a decent clap of health now, I think. You don't have to, you just get good, don't get hit, lol. But like, I like, especially for the 3 knobs coming up, having a decent clap of health actually really helps, I think. But oh yeah, that guy was a knobhead, but you don't sink down to their level, you know, but you don't sink down to their level. Oh god, I mean, I've had multiple death threats over the years, guys. Like, I've had some real dumb shit, like, over things. I had death threats over things I've said on Twitter before, which is quite funny. I think one of them, yes, I remember, one of them was over Dragon's Crown, because I said, and I quote, I thought the designs were quite cool because it was a very Conan-esque art style, and this guy was like, actually, and I was just like, okay, lol. And then the guy fucking went bananas and just started kicking off, and I was like, okay, sure. That was fun. Oh, I had another time, and the reason I had that in the first place is because some other YouTuber, I don't remember who it was some fucking nobody, and, like, they said something along the lines of, anyone who likes the Dragon's Quest art style, like, it was something like, is a paedophile or a pervert, or something ridiculous like that. And I was just like, where do you even get that from? Like, what is your brain doing to get to this level exactly? To look at the sorceress, clearly an adult woman, and going, that's for pedo shit. And you're like, I don't think it is. No, I don't think that's true. You can say I don't like the art style because of its over-exaggerated features and emphasis on sexualization. I think that's a perfectly legitimate take. I don't necessarily agree with it, but I think you're allowed, you know, you're perfectly entitled to have it, and we could have a discussion about it. That's kind of cool. But I feel that going for the full nuclear option is a bit of a weird one. But yeah, mental gymnastics. Yeah, you get a gold in mental gymnastics for that one. Yeah. Internet tantrums are quite funny. They are quite funny. It's not like Genshin. Oh dear God! Hear the what's that rumbling noise? Oh God! Here they come! Everyone get down! Rumble, 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 rumble. Hey Taz! Good to see you again. How you doing? Oh no! Oh tooth! Oh, toothache is the worst. Oh, I really hope you make it through that alright. Like, toothache fucking blows. I really hope you're gonna be alright. Look after yourself, eh? Yeah, but the, this YouTuber decided to quote tweet me. You know when someone's trying to sick their followers on you? And they quote tweet me and went, look at, they said something like, look at this fucking loser. You can even see it in his picture. I had a picture of my face up. Like, I mean, I've had pictures of me over Twitter, you know what I look like. But like, it was just my face at the time. I think I was like pulling a dumb face. And I had loads of people come in going like, you look exactly like I would expect a pervert or paedophile to look. And I was like, wait, what? What? Because I said the sorcerer doesn't look bad. Like, wait, what? What is this? Have I gone completely fucking insane? Oh, that was a funny day. That stopped really quickly, by the way, when I quote tweeted him and I went, you what, mate? And then we sort of played Internet Wars and I had a bigger audience, so I guess I won that one. So, GG, I guess. Jason Schreier called the Dragon Sources a lot of confidence. I wonder if, maybe that's where the guy was parroting that from, I wonder. I think that's a bad take as well. I think Jason Schreier is a really good journalist, actually. Like, a legitimate, actual journalist. Like, decent, really. But I think that was a bad call and a bad take. But, you know, gotta be honest, it's okay. You can have bad takes every now and again, it's fine. Like, I've had them. He's had them. It happens. He apologized. That was, you know, that was kind of that, I guess. Yeah, he said it was like, he said, if I remember correctly, Schreier said something along the lines of, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. Apologies if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Said something along the lines of, it was an adolescent. It was adolescent as well. Like the artist was an adolescent, like juvenile, and it was a lolicon fantasy. Even at the time, on Neo, it was on NeoGAF, I believe, and this was when NeoGAF wasn't insane, and it's essentially what Reset Era is now, I suppose. And even there, with everyone as sort of aligned as they are on that website, everyone was like, what? Like, this is a fucking interesting one. Reset Era is distilled gaff and insanity. I wouldn't quite say that. I would say that Reset Era is, it's got like 6 vials of insanity mixed in with a bit of syrup. So you still got the crazy in there, but you know, it's a bit thicker and a bit weirder, and probably smells alright. But then you look at like NeoGAF now and you're like, oh my god, what's happened there? What's a boob Goros? That sounds weird. I think Reset Era does what I had Gaff for back in the day, like was like mostly just like interesting threads about like newly released games, and I just tend to ignore all the crazy ones. Like just like you see some of the threads and it's like, what was the one I saw? What was the one I saw recently? I think it's about like one of the video game award things. No, that was it. I remember the one I saw recently. It's about how Phil Spencer from Xbox had like signed the back of the inside of a controller case, and how this was like some sort of cult or cringe or some other weird thing, and people in there were going fucking bananas, and I was just like, oh my god, it's just a controller. Please, chill. I feel like getting banned from GAF at least once was a rite of passage, for, like, at least back in the day. Thing is, back in the day, GAF was actually pretty fun a lot of the time. And GAF was interesting because it was a big forum where developers tended to post, which was why it was quite interesting. And things would actually leak. The Phil Spencer signature controller, I love it. Yeah, people like that can be really shit, Top Hat. The thing is, I've said this before, I can always offer the biggest advice. It doesn't just work for games, like Final Fantasy or whatever, we talked about it. It works for everything. If someone's being a knobhead, just pretend to not understand them. It's really, really irritating to them, and they get fucking really cross, and I find it really funny. MMOs are the easiest ones because they're the most likely place that someone's going to lash out at you, like, in real time. But it works pretty well no matter what you're doing, really. Just pretend not to speak the language. Yeah, and they're like, yeah, you definitely speak English, like you were doing it earlier. And I'm like, no, sprechen the English, question mark, like, Rah! You're like, Or of course you can be absolute. This is like S tier levels of like win, like S tier where you just go. Someone gets really really cross, especially like FF or something, and they're calling you all sorts of names, and you're like, I should make a cup of tea and just walk off, and they're sitting there going, Brrr! Just to the void. It's like, good luck with that. I hadn't read about that, Taz. I must be honest. I thought, and correct me if I'm wrong, but with like actual journalism, you have to have multiple sources who are willing to back you up, don't you? If you're willing to put it in press, otherwise you can get done for libel. This might be a UK thing, but like that's normally you have to be very very sure that what you're saying is 100% accurate and verifiable and backed up. Otherwise, if you do that and you don't have that backed up, you are fucked. Especially with essentially bigger, powerfuler companies who have got the money to do that. Again, this might be a UK point of view because libel here is really easy to get screwed on. So I could be wrong, but I could be wrong. Yeah, God, I've had some really funny internet hoo-has over the years. Yeah, in the UK, like libel is ridiculous. Like the libel laws here are like insane. Like. It's just, honestly, it's... Do you remember... Do you remember... What was it? Robert Florence, the journalist, he wrote a piece in Eurogamer, God, I'm trying to remember this now, about a other journalist, who was both are UK-based. Robert Florence is Scottish, and this other journalist was from Essex, London way. And the journalist... I have to be careful here. I'm not going to name names anyway. Robert Florence did this article on this journalist, and... only alluded to the fact that they wrote a review for a Xbox sponsored product, which I believe was Tomb Raider at the time, which was being sponsored by Xbox to be released exclusively, and at the same time was shilling and allegedly working with Microsoft to get free stuff for Xbox. And we're using their journalistic clout to get free stuff within Xbox, and was taking, not bribes per se, but incentives, perhaps, to, that Robert Florence alluded to the fact that might possibly influence their ability to review products impartially, shall we say. That, I was being almost as careful as Robert was there. That was enough to get him done for libel, and the article had to be pulled. He ended up getting basically not working with Eurogamer anymore. He couldn't even mention it anymore. Loads of stuff. It was ridiculous because that was all it took, and that's how extreme it is in the UK with that kind of stuff. So again, that's why I'm saying about the Jason Schreier stuff, because it's very possible it might be something like that, but maybe not quite as extreme. Yeah, Larry Bundy has some good stuff on that. Honestly, Larry Bundy and Slope's Game Room have some pretty good videos on like bits like that and Kickstarter scams and a few other bits and bobs that are actually quite interesting. Both of which are Brit YouTubers. Larry Bundy in particular has been around since the Screw Attack days, like donkey's years ago, and even before then. If I remember right, Larry Bundy did the art for Oni, I think. For the box art for Oni, and a few other games, and some of the action replay like characters and a few other bits, I think. Like Larry's been around in the industry for a long time. Again, I might be misremembering. I think Larry Bundy did Oni's art. The most impressive thing recently is Larry used to be a really oops. I'm gonna face away from Dolly. Ooh, okay. Lent on my controller slightly. Sorry, Dolly. That could have been awkward. Gun safety. Gun safety. Jesus. Fingers off the trigger, peeps. Shit, what was I even saying? Oh yeah, like, Larry used to be a rather, more rotund fellow, but as recently had lost a huge amount of weight, and he looks really, really good and healthy. Like, fair play to him. He looks really good. Like, he's quite literally, like, 1/3 of the man he used to be. He looks really good. There's a really famous article, actually. What you're saying now actually reminds me. I don't know if anyone's seen this or remembers this. Sorry, I will shut up in a minute. We'll finish. But there's a really famous article from, I think it was Amiga Power or something like that, or Commodore, back in the day, where the guy did basically did a really sarcastic review and discussed how socially acceptable reviews have to be to still get you a flight to the company's head office and dinner and a trip down the local strip club with the CEO or whatever, because you can give it a socially acceptable 7 rather than but you can't give it a 6 because that pushes it too far down. But if you think the game sucks, you give it a 7 and stuff like this, and how the industry basically aligns itself that you have to do that, otherwise you get blacklisted and stuff like this. And it's really interesting because I remember reading this article, I was like, damn, is this is stuff that's going on now? And you look at the article, it's like 1991 or 1990, and it's like, shit, man. Like, it's not a new thing, potentially, that there's been issues with stuff. If anything, it's much better now than it's ever been, really. Like, the internet makes it a lot harder to, like, get away with shit, really. Like, the stuff, like, does anyone remember Drivergate? Does anyone remember that? Like, this is an older one, like Driver 3. Like, a really poor driver game that ended up being a right mess. And one of the official it was either official Xbox magazine or unofficial Xbox magazine, one of the two, gave the game like a 10 out of 10, and everyone else gave it a 3. Now, normally you could just say, for example, I don't know, difference of opinions or whatever. But this game was broke. Like, it just didn't work. Yeah, it was like the GTA trilogy is now. Is that kind of bad? Like, you're falling through the floor and exploding randomly and just stuff not working. So clearly this was a fix. 100%. Yeah, Larry Bundy has a video on this, actually. But the only reason I remember it in particular is because the magazine that Dad used to buy, the official Nintendo magazine... Madam, you're supposed to bite the stick, not the clip holding it. Honestly. The magazine that Dad used to get, the editor moved over from official Xbox, or moved to official Xbox. I remember he was involved in that hoo-ha, so, which I remember, yeah, some of them can be really, really bad about that top hat. I'm actually going to quickly, before we finish, I'm going to read you some amazing reviews from the magazine we used to get, because Dad was very particular about the, magazine he bought. It had to be unofficial. It had to, like, essentially, there had to be no ties to anybody, and they could say whatever they wanted. Because he wanted to, if he bought, Dad's thing was, if he bought a game that they reviewed, and they reviewed well, he wanted it to know that was perfect, and there was no dodginess going on. Because Dad was worried about this kind of shit when I was growing up as well. Because he was a bit suspicious about some of this stuff. I'm going to have to read you some of the reviews quickly. They're really short. Like, there's some snippets from this magazine called NGC. It used to be called Superplay, N64 magazine. It was a line of them. But the reviews are so venomous on crappy games that it's just beautiful. It really is. I'm gonna find some for you. Here we go. Cruising USA was given 24% and simply described as dump. Rampage 2 was described as an utterly rancid arcade yawn fest. These are pretty mild so far. There's a particularly funny one there, if I can find it. Oh, here we go. Batman Dark Tomorrow, which I believe is either Activision or Ubisoft, bear in mind, to a big publisher, I think, was described as, like having the skin flayed from your fingertips. Just vicious. This is a good one. It's a game called Castleween. I think I did a video on this years ago. As like a joke. 16% GameCube. This platform's attempt to attract the younger generation gamers was described via, although it's aimed squarely at the ultra-young market, we can't imagine many small children having the patience to endure entertainment, in quotes, experience as arduous as this. Not when pushing lolly sticks into dog shits offers much more long-term excitement and is a good £40 cheaper. Like, yikes. Well, we got some... Oh, here's a good one. Wheel of Fortune on the N64, 17%. And it was described as worse than accidentally falling off a cliff and surviving. Which I thought was quite a good one. Oh, this is one of my favourite ones. Like, there's a game so bad that they gave it 10%. And in the top tip section, I'll actually quote it because it's funnier. Aero gauge on the N64, 10%, was ridiculed severely, and a top tip provided with a quick reference review in the magazine's index section read, and I quote, "If you handed over good money for aero gauge," 01, and the rest of it starred out on Wikipedia, number sensitive privacy, is the number to ring to complain. They just put the publisher's number on there and told people to ring it up. That would definitely get you cancelled on Twitter now, doing that. Oh, that's a funny one. And the top tip for the game was, if you smash open the cartridge, you will find chips of varying sizes, which can be used to prop up wobbly table legs and other such things. Oh, this is good. This is a great one. Actually, I think this is my personal favourite, actually. Jeopardy, N64, 9%, was described as less of a game and more of a vile disease, and it's so ugly, if you look at it, you'll turn to stone. Such a beautiful line. God damn. This is it's an old magazine from Future Publishing in the UK called N64 Mag. It's actually where I got my enjoyment of anime and manga from, originally, because Superplay, the magazine that it all started from, a Super Nintendo mag, they also did anime reviews, and that was pretty rare in the UK at the time. And I learned about movies such like Ghost in the Shell or Akira, or weirdly inappropriate ones like Urotsuki Doji, because they reviewed that in there, because, you know, it was the 90s, who gave a shit? And and they, you know, and had all that stuff, which was kind of interesting. A GBA game was scored, you'd be better off staying away from this lazy slab of plastic. It's getting 5% for existing, and that's generous. The best one, though, they did, does anyone remember, shit, what was it called? Star Fox Adventures for the GameCube. The one with Animal Planet, basically, like the one where Fox was running around with the staff and whatnot. So, loads of the magazines at the time, including like the official Nintendo magazine and lots of the big magazines at the time, gave it good score. It was a rare game. It was Nintendo. It was a GameCube game and an RPG. There wasn't many of them, and a lot of them were given it 91, 92. I think they gave it 72, and they had so much backlash from it. Like, they gave it 72% and said, and they reviewed 0 to 100, like, properly. So if they said 72, that is an above average game. It's good. It's not brilliant. It's not perfect, but it's good. Perfectly enjoyable. You know? Perfect. 7 out of 10, you know? That is better than average. It's above average, in fact. And they had so many complaints come in. On the next issue, they had like an extra little review with a sticker at the bottom that said 98%, and it just said, cut this out and stick it over the real review if you're that desperate. They just didn't give a fuck, and it was wonderful. Like, they're like, if you don't trust us on our reviews, like, what the hell are you bothering? Like, basically, here you go. Stick a stupid number over it and knock yourselves out. Oh, they got, what was the other funny one I remember? They got sued by, if anyone remembers Acclaim, the Turok people. They got threatened to be sued by Acclaim. Because, in a game called Extreme G2, they kept putting out this really awkward pervy art of this, like, girl that was, like, part of the game's, like, I don't know, CGI character or whatever. And the magazine kept calling her a fugly goblin. And Acclaim's lawyers got really grumpy at them and threatened to sue them as they kept calling her a fugly goblin. So they just kept calling her a goblin instead. And because technically that's different, you see. And eventually Acclaim went broke, and they did like a little PR piece at the back and said, well, Acclaim's gone bust, so they can't sue us anymore, so I guess we win, and then just reprinted it all. It's extremely petty, but it's quite funny. Oh, what a great magazine. They don't make them like that anymore. They really don't. They really don't. Like, that's why you had the unofficial magazines, though, because, you know, you wanted to make sure it was impartial, right? Yeah, Acclaim had some really good games. They really, like, a lot of my childhood favorites were from Acclaim, probably. Like Turok, Shadow Man. Some of the wrestling games were really good. Like WWF, No Mercy? No Mercy, I think it was called. WWF No Mercy was really good. Had a great creator wrestler and stuff in there. A lot of fun. Amazing story mode stuff. Meg, does somebody want to come out? You're making an awful lot of racket. Alright, I'm going to end this now. I'm going to go dump Noisy Hamster in the bathtub because she's playing... I don't know what she's doing. Anyway, I'll go sort Meg out. So thank you very much everyone for watching. I hope you had a lovely, lovely time. I had a nice funny little chat at the end. Like, oh, nostalgia trip. Oh dear. So Ugly You'll Turn to Stone. That is definitely one of my favourites. Anyway, thank you very much everyone. I hope to see you all again very, very soon. Mwah. Do take care.